Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Juventus Benfica, match day 7 of Champions League. Today is the day where we will know a lot of things. We could possibly at the end of the game of today, after the 90 minutes, after the triple whistle, know if we are already qualified for the playoffs. Not yet knowing what position we will be, could be between the 9th and the 24th, but that's something that will be revealed after the game against Monaco. But before Monaco, of course, there is Napoli. The tea. The tea is important. Without the tea, we cannot play. So I'm back. I'm back because I was not here for Cagliari, and you know what happened. I was not there. Can't leave the boys alone because they lost. Because they lost, and that's the reality. So I really wanted to be here for the Champions League crucial game against Benfica, also because today, whoever plays, whatever happens, it can only be epic, because we know it since the Champions League format exists. We played 5 times against Benfica and we won 0 times. 0, 0, 0. 0 wins, 0 draws, 4 goals scored, only 11 goals conceded against the Benfica. That is a bit that black beast, la bête noire in French. So it will be already an extremely difficult game. On top of that, we are playing against Mourinho. The score against Mourinho is 5 wins for Juve, 2 draws, and 5 wins for Mourinho. So we are not in the best position to win the game of today. Also because we come from the game of Cagliari, where we played well. We played with possession of the ball, of the territorium, of the field. But the possession, the ball, the expected goals, all these stats are nothing if you're not able to put the ball into the net. So who is playing today? That's what we will discover in a second. You see that the lineups are already out for both teams. We'll go through them, but first of all, let me say hello to Giuseppe Cataldo, 1 month as a member on the channel, that is telling all of us, ciao Beppe and fellow Juventini of the world, wishing us the best today and to show that we are Juventus and that we can still fight under any circumstances. Forza Juventus fino alla morte. What a beautiful motivation message from our friend Giuseppe Cataldo. Sam, that is following me already at 12 p.m. on Juventus, but also here later in the day, that is telling us for 6 months as a member, Beppe, grande Beppe, tell Comoli we need a good mercato. Well, I spoke with Comoli one time only. He just arrived. I think I am the first person that he met from Juve after he signed his contract. It was in Washington, if I'm not wrong. I met him back then. I didn't really speak about Mercato with him. And to be totally honest, it's not something that I do. If I would meet Comoli now, no. I was in Torino on Sunday before taking the plane. We went from Gubbio with the car to the offices in La Continassa. And it's true that I asked my colleagues, is he still there? Because I have some words to say to Comoli, but they told me no, he's already at home. It was Sunday, it was like 7 p.m., something like that. He was not there. Otherwise, maybe. So no, I cannot speak to Damien Comoli, and I think it's not even my job. Feles 94 is with us as a member for 32 months at the stadium, hoping to lift the Portuguese curse. Well, this is to me extremely important. That Portuguese curse. You know that Benfica, they have a story and a narrative that some day after winning their Champions League, well, they have a curse on them that never again they would win that European competition, the cup with the big ears. And looks like, I don't know for what reason, that curse went on Juve. So beating them would mean the world to me. Also, I said, to me, the Champions League this season is a bit easier to win than Serie A, especially for the circumstances, for the conditions that we are in. And I said that if today we are able to beat Benfica, we could possibly win the Champions League. I said we will win the Champions League. Now, my prediction for today is not a win. For people that are following the channel, you probably already know it. What is my prediction for today? Do you know what my prediction is? Beppe and his superstition. Hey, yeah, I'm Italian, guys. I am extremely superstitious. What is my prediction? Who knows already what I said as prediction for today? Hey, yeah, I said 0-0. That was my prediction, is my prediction for today. Let's see if they will make something different out of it. I hope we win. I hope we win, of course, but I don't have that feeling. I tell you, I don't have a great feeling for the couple of games that are arriving. I have not a great feeling for Juve Benfica. I don't have a great feeling for Juve Napoli. For the people that are watching, because I saw someone that said, Beppe, from the stadium for Feles, I should have been there for Juve Napoli because I had to work there, but at the end an event has been cancelled, so I will not meet our friends from Turin Giants. I will not be in the city of Torino. I will not be at the stadium for Juve Napoli. And from my experience, again with some superstitious, but from my experience, every time that I was that close to go to the stadium, that I had a ticket, that at the end it was cancelled, that at the end I had to go, but I didn't go for whatever reason. Every time that I just didn't go to a game, we lost the game. So I have no good vibes for a win today, even if today it can still happen, but I have especially no good vibe for Juve Napoli. Yeah, ragazzi, it is what it is. It's a crucial one. If you are able to win today, you qualify for the playoffs. If you're able to win Napoli, it's an important one, but I tell you that if you're not able to win Napoli, my friends, if you're not able to win today, we are going to open a chapter, my friends, that 2 weeks ago it was impossible to even think about, because people were here with contract extension McKennie, contract extension Dusan Vlahovic, contract extension Luciano Spalletti. I can tell you that if you don't win the game of Napoli and not winning today, you're opening a, what are we speaking about? Because we could possibly be eliminated from the Champions League. We could possibly be in huge big problems for the top four, even if there is Milan Roma, but pay attention to Como also. Ragazzi, we are at the turnaround. We are really at the turnaround of a season that from a few weeks of a lot of enthusiasm, we can really flip and be in a total depression mode, much more than now. And then mercato. Today winning is also important for the mercato, because winning today tells you that you go to the playoff, that you cash in a little money. That is important. So let me say hello to all the people in the chat and try to lift me up, guys. Winning already today will lift my mood up. Ciao Utubs e Lilian Beppe, andiamo. What? Yam, Beppe. Yam. That's a bit Napolitan. Yam, Beppe. That's Napolitan. That's Napolitan Italian. So instead of andiamo, Beppe, you say yam, Beppe. I know that there are a lot of Juventini also living in Naples. I don't know if it's a good week to start with Napolitan here on the channel. Buongiorno to Martina Veda. I need a win today, so let's try to make Martina and Jose and Sofia happy that are watching from home, I presume. I don't know if you're alone or if you organize something midweek, but let's try to make Martina and all the Juventini happy. That's super important. I think that Spalletti has a clause in his contract that says he must always throw away a Juve game against Napoli. I don't know about that. The first one we threw it away. The second one will be next week and we will see. Which is the game that you are most scared about? Guys, just one game. Is it Benfica Mourinho or is it Napoli Conte? One game that you are the most scared about. Benfica, Napoli, Mourinho, Conte. Benfica for Soraz. You already. Oh, she already spoiled the name of the second one that is coming. Alessandra. What a beautiful name. The second one is coming. I didn't know if I could say it, but apparently yes. Napoli, Monaco, but Monaco means that today we didn't do well. Ammune Beppe, which means let's go Beppe, or let's go away Beppe. Benfica, easily Napoli. Benfica, Napoli, both equal. No, you must choose. Napoli, both. Napoli, Benfica. Napoli has a lot of injuries, like they had a lot of injuries in the last game when they were playing at home and we lost anyway. Benfica, none of them. Bravo. Monaco, both. My prediction is 2-1 Dortmund vibes. Huh? But we drew against Dortmund, or we didn't win against Dortmund. Which Dortmund vibe do you have? From what you hear? Guys, help me with the prediction of 0 delays. It was 4-4. Oh, look at that. People, they recognize the game here. Attenzione. Good guy. Beppe, nice haircut. How do you know? Is it visible? Guys, I bought a machine. Babyliss Pro F2 FX. I don't know, guys. Next level, huh? You take it. Chapeau. Chapeau to the inventor. You know what? I will make a video with review how great it is. Guys, you can eat on my head. You can eat on my head. Last minute goal for Sam Zaid. Yes, we win, but we score in the last minute. That's why. Okay. Yeah, but last time it was a to draw. It was not to win. But anyway, last minute winning goal. I take it. Revenge of X will be Barrenechea. Will he score today? He's starting on the bench. So let's go to the starting lineups of both teams. Di Gregorio into the goal, Kalulu, Bremer, Kelly, Cambiaso starting, defense starting, goalkeeper, Locatelli, Thuram starting, midfield, McKennie, Miretti, Yildiz, and then Jonathan David. This is the starting lineup for Juve. Let's go immediately with the starting 11 for Benfica so that we also see the other team. The other team is playing with Trubin in goal. Can you please confirm? Well, wait, I will open an app because it's something that I made this afternoon. I double checked really fast and it looked like also Benfica went with a predicted lineup, but just to be sure. Trubin into the goal, Dedic, Araujo, Otamendi, Dal. Yeah, that's correct. Barrero, Aursnes, Sudakov as the number 10, Prestiani and Schjelderup, and then up front, Pavlidis. This is indeed the comfort lineup. So no surprises for both teams because they were already predicted in Gazzetta dello Sport, in Tutto Sport. Everyone already knew. So the old wolves of Spalletti and Mourinho, they didn't care about pre-tattica. They didn't care about trying to fool with some fake lineups. They went with the correct one. This is how we play. This is how we are. We have no secret. We don't care at all. This is who you have to face. Are you happy with it? Good. Are you not happy with it? It is what it is. We play with that. So 11 men indeed. Barrenechea X, he starts on the bench with his number 5. He's not on loan. He's really sold to Aston Villa that didn't believe in him for 2 seasons. Last season loaned out to Valencia. This season he went to Benfica before or going back or being bought from Benfica, where he's doing quite well. Now I must say Benfica is not doing extremely well. Benfica is third in their ranking at -10 from Porto in the league, where Juve is at -10 from Inter, being at the moment 5th. So I don't know who is in a worse situation in their own league. Now, I must say that Benfica, they will go all in. They will full power play today. For what reason? Because the next one is Real Madrid that will play in the home of Benfica, and they believe that it's today where they can do something to qualify, because both of the teams, as we speak, are still at risk of qualifying. If I go to the ranking of the Champions League, let me try to go... attenzione, Champions League. I will go to the stands. Can we go to the table? The table of Champions League says that Juventus is 17th. No, because Karabakh won apparently. So we went down. At 19, of course, we have our game to play, but we are 19th now with 9 games, while Benfica is 28 with 6 points. So we have 9 points, they have 6 points. They are at the moment out of the Champions League. We are in, but in a bad position. So winning today, we go at 12, which means that we are equal to Inter, to Liverpool, over Borussia, and Liverpool, they need to play today. We will be equal to Inter, over Borussia, over Galatasaray, that just played. I think they did 1-1 against Atletico Madrid. I am not sure. So I'm really curious. I'm really curious what Juventus can do today. But Benfica, they will go full power today. To come back on the lineups, if we go, and at the moment I'm watching also the Allianz Stadium from inside. But if we go back to the one of Juve, what do we see? The starting 11 with De Gregorio back into the goal. I was thinking that maybe Openda could start against the European team. It's a fake European team because it's a Benfica of Mourinho that could possibly play a bit more in the back than the usual teams that we are facing in Champions. If I try to listen as well, can I listen a bit to the Champions League music or not? Let me check if I can. Wait. They will probably come back later again with a song. I see the players already in the tunnel with Lloyd Kelly. So telling you that Openda was a question mark. What is a pity, of course, for today is that we have like 2 players, En-Nesyri and Jegrova, where we have spent a lot of money on. Conceição, 40 million euro. The other one, if I'm not wrong, something like 12 million euro to anticipate that 1 year of contract that he still had with Lille. And both of them are still today not able to play, which is problematic. What else do we see? That Spalletti understood perfectly the importance of the game of today. He's absolutely not thinking about the game of Sunday against Napoli. It's only Juve Benfica because he really understands how important the game of today is. And this was for both of the lineups. I'm just seeing an ad with David Beckham that has a bit of problems with his son, Brooklyn. Family problems. It happens. Let me say also hello to GTA Bianconero, 50 mesi, 50 months together with us. Ciao Beppe, hi all. Only a win. Let's go. It's the message from GTA Bianconero. And then we go also towards the statistics that are already ready. They will come when we start the game. We see the watch along where you can see also the both of the teams line up here. What else do we see? Some Twitter. I know you cannot see them. What a disaster. I go back. I show you. You see the stats of the Champions League. You see the statistics here. When we will start the game, of course, they will start adding up. And then we see Twitter with all the information that can come into the game. And then we have finally you guys. The most important thing of the Champions League, the most important thing of football, the most important thing of GJustjuve, it's our community with 41,423 Juventini that are participating to the GJustjuve family. Grazie a voi. Let me say also thank you to I'm So Sexy. Beppe loves Benfica in Italian. What? What do I do? Thank you for a message, but I have absolutely no idea what you mean. Beppe loves Benfica in Italian. Ah! I move on. Only the Italian ones will understand that one. You see, my mind is clean. I am a pure person. Massimo Pegoli, thank you for the donation, my friend from Australia. Australia. He's telling us Pavlidis would be a great striker for you. He is a top player. We will watch him. We will monitor him closely today. Hopefully that he will not do well today. Attenzione, because the players are entering the field. Juventus is playing with a home kit today because we are playing at home. At least this is the decision that has been taken. Home kit for Juve. And then Benfica that is playing with their red, pure red color. They play in total red. Socks, shorts, and shirt. While Juve is playing with our black and white pink shirt with a white short and white socks. I can't wait. Will we score from a set piece, from a corner kick? Let's say it like that. Will we score from a corner kick? Yes or no? Into the chat. It's the moment to vote. I'm really curious what you will tell us. I'm just waiting for my Belgium commentator to say silence while we hear and listen to the Champions League anthem. It's always the same, and they don't want to listen to me. They are not respecting the Champions League anthem. It is what it is. It's really a pity. Always, I'm telling them to stay silent, but they don't listen. It is what it is. If my computer is bugging, my friends, give me a second so that I'm restarting everything, because today I had some problems, and I think that my computer starts to be a bit old. So if it happens, I'm sorry. Don't panic. I restart everything. Then you need to refresh after 5 minutes, and I will be back live. Hopefully not. No, we will not score. Neven, no, we will not score from a corner kick. No, we will not score from a corner kick. No, nobody. I was trying to find at least one nobody. Beppe, do you watch via Proximus or Telenet? Proximus, Christian. I predict a win, a draw, or a loss for Sasha. Beppe, green shirt. Oh, ragazzi, I have my green pant. I have the green pant. And last time I was totally dressed in green when I was watching Cagliari, and we didn't win. Otamendi and Locatelli capitani today, because both of them are the captains, the number 30 and the number 5. I already start preparing the chrono. Let's see if we will attack. I prefer when we attack first from the right side to the left side, so from the Curva Sud to the Curva Nord. And then I prefer when in second half we attack from the Curva Nord to the Curva Sud. I don't know why. This is how I prefer it. I don't know what you think, guys. What you prefer, attacking from left to right first, or the other way. Boo. I prefer it like that. So first half I always like when we start on the right side of your screen, or at least on television. Spallettone 1, Mourinho 0 is the prediction from Carlitos Way after 29 months being a member of the channel. Let's see. Buongiorno Reina. Ciao Alexander Anton 4473. Wish I can watch Champions League match live from Juve Stadium. I did it. Yeah, I did it more than once. Yeah. I remember that we have beaten Valencia. We drew against Sporting. I need to remember freshly like that. I watched PSV and I watch Real Madrid. No, I don't have a beautiful record. Attention, because we are about to start. We are just waiting for the referee that is saying that Juventus will start now. Dai ragazzi, and we go. Nothing can stop us now. We just started with Juventus, Benfica, with immediately a Juventus in the box. We started from the left side to the other side. I prefer the other one, but we don't care. Juventus already started attacking. Dai Juve. Dai, andiamo ragazzi. And we go immediately. What a beautiful Juve. Juve that totally changed and transformed the way of playing football. A lot of people that are not directly Juventini, they spoke a lot about it. About that renewed Juve. And we go with the timer. Bravo Usama. Bravo Mauri 97. We are back also with the timer. A totally transformed Juve. Juve that a lot of time are playing really well. We did it against the bigger teams like Bologna and Roma. Even if Bologna was already in a decrease phase. And when then we had a lot of easier on paper games where we were showing that we were able to continue to play that game even after a draw against Lecce. Now we'll have to show that we can also do it against a bit stronger team with a difficult level that is higher, without any doubt. And we play with a mega pressing from Juve with some McKennie that is again on the field after his così cosa performance the last time against Cagliari. He was not in great form. Can we can we say that it happens for Weston McKennie? Yes, after all the good performances that he showed us. Some people are telling me, Beppe, Di Marzio. Honestly, I really don't care about Mercato while Juventus is playing. That's something that I really want to tell you. I really don't care about Mercato right now. Whoever comes, it will be discussed after the game, but absolutely not now. No, ragazzi. It cannot be that we are thinking about Mercato while Juventus is playing. Also because Juventus is at the moment in defense because it's Benfica that has the ball with a beautiful touch there. Attenzione, grande Gleison Bremer that is putting that ball far away. No. Thinking about Mercato now is for fools. We don't care. Because then we don't understand the game of football anymore. If we are thinking about Mercato during the 90 minutes in a fundamental game, that means that we are not even respecting football. Because the important thing is the ball. Why are we doing Mercato? That's what I always tell you. We are doing Mercato to play the game. No? So when there is a game, if we are thinking about Mercato, something is not working really well. Attenzione. What did he say? That we are interested in Franck Kessié. That's what he said. That's what he said. In the month of June, and not even now. So imagine. Thuram. Cambiaso. And we play with Kalulu that played every single second so far from every competition in 25-26. One of the men that Tudor was playing. One of the men that Spalletti is playing. Gleison Bremer. And we play with the long ball this time to find, and we found in Weston McKennie with Kalulu on that right side of our field. Beautiful 1-2 between both of them. It's Cambiaso that is giving it to Kalulu. Attenzione, because the ball stays there into the box. Will he be faster? No, he's not. Locatelli, small touch for Cambiaso. Cambiaso that is losing that ball, the ball that was difficult to manage for him. But grande Lloyd Kelly that was extremely fast. One time and two times, there is absolutely no foul. So we continue to play with a fantastic, beautiful pass there on the left side of the field. It's one of the first touches for Kenan Yildiz that is going. Attenzione! Ball over the goal. Grande Kenan that instead of going on target, he preferred to cross it. This time has been deflected. So that first corner kick of the game will be for Juve. Juventus corner kick. And we know it last time. 18 corner kicks. We were not able to score any of them. Who knows? Maybe the first one today. That can tell us that things have changed. Let's see. Two hands in the air for Kenan Yildiz that is taking it. He will go with his right foot. It means that we don't go towards the goalkeeper, but we will go out, trying to find some players. Or maybe that Andrea Cambiaso will take it with his left foot. So 1 or 2. Attenzione. It is Kenan Yildiz indeed. He goes out of the goal. That ball goes there in the air. It's still into the box. And attenzione because he was offside, Jonathan David. No problem. Ball for the goalkeeper into his hands for Trubin. With Mourinho, that is writing, is putting some things black on white. Mourinho that was asked if he would have coached Juve. They said absolutely yes. Hopefully this situation never happens. Lloyd Kelly, one of the players that nobody wanted last winter, and that is now extremely loved by a lot of Juventini thanks to his performances as well. And it's Kenanilis that is carrying that ball, beautiful, to immediately look for Jonathan David. He missed his pass. It's Kefren Thuram that spoke yesterday in press conference with Luciano Spalletti. Attenzione, grande Kev that he will try with his right. No, he prefers to go to Miretti. Miretti that we didn't mention so far. He lost the ball. Locatelli was there to recuperate it with Kalulu. Kalulu on the right side for Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie, Locatelli again. Capitano with the gloves. And he goes with Kalulu. Weston one touch. No, beautiful from West. He's totally alone, Kalulu. Miretti didn't see him, so he will try to manage that ball. He controls it. Still ball possession for the Bianconeri. Weston McKennie, beautiful vision there for Kenanilis that there was a bit more central. This time he will try to go with a cross. Attenzione! Ooh, deflected by a Benfica defender. That ball is still there in the air. It's Thuram that is taking with a header, but he couldn't because that ball was really too strong. The Juve that is attacking, but pay attention to the counter attack to Benfica because there is already Schelderup that is totally alone there on the left side. Miretti saw him and tried to put himself to block him. That's what they do. Pay attention to Sudakov with a shot immediately on target. The first real danger and shot on target comes from Sudakov. With his number 10 that is playing with Benfica, a player that Juventus observed for extremely long in the previous Mercati. At the end, he never arrived. He's now playing under Mourinho with the red colors. Gleison Bremer. Weston McKennie, one touch, a bad one, an ugly one. But Kalulu was there. A bit lucky here, Juve with Johnny that is opening on the left side. And we attack again with Kenanilis that decide to accelerate that ball. When he's carrying that ball, he wants him to be... What is he doing? Cambiaso, what a disaster. I will come back on that later because first of all, we have Kenanilis that goes with a shot! Deflected by the goalkeeper. Mamma mia. Cambiaso is stepping over Kenanilis, but Kenan said, no. I go crazy with Andrea Cambiaso, and what a goalkeeper that is extending himself with that hand, a hand that Perin was not able to put to save the goal of Cagliari. Another corner kick for Juve. Cambiaso stepping over Kenanilis. Fail Army 2026, if you are here. It's not a corner kick, it's a throw-in, by the way. I'm sorry. Schelderup. On the ball, deflected by Kalulu. Attention, because there is a foul here. We are taking that ball. It's a corner kick now. That corner kick, I called it. And I receive it. Bravo. Cambiaso is a disaster. Is a disaster. For all the people that were around in 2017-18 on YouTube, you probably were looking at Fail Army. Or am I the only one? Tell me, guys, into the chat. What a disaster, Cambiaso. 57% ball possession Juve at the moment. And we go with our second corner kick. This time, will it be Cambiaso or we continue with Kenan? We go with Cambiaso. Other solution for Juve. We go into the goal. Attenzione, that header that comes from Lloyd Kelly, I believe. Ball has been deflected by someone. Thuram wants him. But I think that it has been deflected by our own player. Let me check. Hey, it's a corner kick. It should have been a corner kick. He's totally right. And we receive it. Third corner kick for the Bianconeri. I tell you, we can even have 25. Even Juve, they don't believe it. Look at how they are walking. They don't believe it. They don't believe that we can score from corner kick. That's the problem. That's where it starts, believing yourself. Look at Miretti, totally isolated. Look at Miretti. Attention to Miretti. He goes on the second post. The ball goes towards him. Oh, the ball rebounds where he was previously. Unfortunately, he moved. He should not have moved. Schelderup on the right side. I remember that name. Where did he play? Did he play in Italy, guys? Schelderup. Can someone tell me what was one of his previous club? How on earth was Cambiaso stepping over Kenanilis? Something that will be one of the huge big mysteries of life. You know it, huh? Is the earth round or flat? Did we walk really on the moon or not? Do the Martians exist? Inside the mind of a woman. And where is Cambiaso since December 2024? These are the huge big 5 questions without answer. Foul. Only Nordsjælland. Why do I know him? Why do I know a player from Nordsjælland? We were linked to him. Probably that's why. That's why I know him. He's good, eh? I don't know who was observing him from Juve, but chapeau. Huh? He's from Denmark or Norway. I got lost here. But he's good. He's good. But it's not about... I don't think that Cambiaso has haters. I think that Cambiaso is playing bad. Since too long. And other people today, they are like, we want performances a la Cambiaso. What is he doing with his shoes, with his gloves, with the... Oh, they are already starting. This is typically Mourinho. Huh? The tricky situations there. He's from Norway but played in Denmark. What a strange thing to do. And Juventus are ready with an aggressive pressing from Fabio Miretti. Happy to see him again. Huh? Attenzione, because that ball goes for Pavlidis, that some people told me Beppe is really good. So we need also to pay attention to him. Schjelderup, again, is the player that is at the moment impressing me the most. 53% ball possession, so it's quite balanced in terms of possession. Pay attention because they are doing the right movements. The Eagles from Benfica in ball possession. It's not only parking the bus. Huh? They are trying to play football as well. I don't know who he passed it. The Cambiaso from Benfica has been found. And he has the number 24, I believe. What? Locatelli. Beautiful touch from Jonathan David, unfortunately. Schjelderup was there again, but look at that. I told you guys. You never believe me. You never believe me. Attenzione. They go with maybe a shot from the distance. Beautifully touched by Fabio Miretti, Thuram, and Cambiaso this time. 3 to deflect that ball that is still in possession of Benfica. And it's their first corner kick. Record... Juventus didn't concede from their first shot on target. I forgot to tell you. We are with 500 Juventini that are following the watch along, so I hope I'm doing my best. I hope you are enjoying. If yes, it's the moment to put a maximum of like. Also here to support the channel and to support me as a content creator. Attenzione, because it's corner kick for Benfica. They will go long. There are 3 players outside of the box. One of the weaknesses of Juve, if that ball goes there, so they go short, long. Attenzione. They are asking for a hand from Locatelli. But it will be a corner kick, a second one. Otamendi is the type of player indeed a la Mancini, Bastoni, these annoying players. Another corner kick. Attenzione. A long one this time, goes in the second post. That ball is still there in the middle of that box. That ball has to be put away. Locatelli is trying. That ball doesn't go out. Bravo Locatelli. But also bravo En-Nesyri is able to control it and trying to dribble his men. Unfortunately, there were too many to take again back the control of the ball. After a few minutes of Juve, it's now Benfica after 15 minutes that is controlling a bit the tempo of the game. Yesterday Spalletti said it. Portuguese teams, they usually have that thing of trying to really dictate the tempo of a game, and if you are not really alert, if you are not really paying attention, you are really sucked into that tempo that they are dictating, and then they become the masters of the game. So pay attention to that. You need to break that dominance of ball control from these Portuguese teams. And that ball goes bravo to, I don't know who, Bremer. Bremer a bit harsh there. I don't know if you were there or not. I don't know where I said it or not, in Italian or here on the channel, but I was complaining. I was saying that Bremer was really missing that building from the back ability, which he confirmed in an interview as well, saying that this is something that he really needs to improve, and that Spalletti is also asking him to do, to take a bit more risks. With some coaches, they are not asking you to do it. Some coaches are. And now he needs to work on it as well. He says it's something extremely common for Brazilian players, which he is not mastering. And probably also that's why he's not called up a lot of times with Brazil. Let's see with Ancelotti now, if yes or no he will be called up. Bravo, Locatelli that goes, and he's totally changing side, trying and finding Kenan Yildiz that goes one-on-one. Bravo, Kenan. Already a second man in that. And so Kenan! Oh! I believed it was goal! Kenan Yildiz is looking always for that far post. Unlucky moment for the Turkish number 10, On-Numara, that is really looking at it. And if it's not, it's that. I say mush. It's a fly. Look at that. It's a bit more. It's that. Kenan, unlucky. If it's not Prime Buffon from whatever team, it's the post. If it's not the post, it's the centimeters. He's in an unlucky moment. Not about his performances, but about finalizing and scoring and putting that ball into the net, like a bit all Juve has been recently. I mean, we play Kelly, Lloyd, Gleison, Bremer. You see, much more on the ball, but he went back to Locatelli. You see, he was trying to do a tricky. He said, you know what? I will leave Locatelli as a center back so that Spalletti will not notice that I am not the one that is building from the back. I think that clearly we can see the differences between Gleison and Locatelli. Otamendi, he goes long, he builds really well, and he goes into the feet of the right wing of Benfica. They play for a back and they find some solutions in the middle. They were fast. Bravo, Locatelli, without committing any foul. The referee says goes on. We play Dal, the number 26. And again, mamma mia, what a player, Otamendi. Oh, beautiful. There was no foul, I think. There was no foul. And Juve. 20 minutes on the chrono, 30 seconds to 20 minutes. We entered the 20th minute with Gleison. Miretti that dropped in the back to ask the ball because we are not able to find him enough, according to me. And McKennie invisible. At the moment, we are not playing with McKennie. As soon as I said it, look at him. He's there. Deflection ball for Benfica. McKennie not really happy with the decision of the fourth man, but it is what it is. This time the ball stays on, so we continue to play with Kefren Thuram that has a boulevard in front of him. He prefers to go to Kenan Yildiz, but what a disaster pass. That pass cannot happen in football. Attenzione to Benfica that is now going with a really fast counter-attack. There are 3 players to deflect it. Brava Juve with Michele Di Gregorio. And no, ragazzi, Thuram, that final touch is not what we need at the moment. Apparently, Atalanta is winning 1-0. Atalanta has really big chances to finish in the top 8. Napoli has big chances to be out of the competition after 8 games. Antonio Conte will be happy because no way that he wanted to play 10 games. Attenzione, Jonathan David missed his ball. He's a bit lucky that it stays black and white, but that control was missed by the Canadian number 30. Okay, friend around. Inter, that had all the chances to finish really in the top 8, are risking that top 8 now. Or if I'm not wrong, they mathematically are not. I don't know. I don't care. And pay attention to Juve today will tell us a lot. And at the moment, 0-0, so that means Benfica 7 points as we speak. Juve 10. 3 players. What a pressing from Miretti, Jonathan David, and McKennie. On the number 10, Sudakov. That was stronger than the 3 of us because he was able to find the only space where he could put the ball to his teammate, and that's what he did. We never won against Benfica in Champions League. We won against them in total in all competition 1 time. But in Champions League format, never. Never. Otamendi. Benfica is playing well, huh? Benfica is playing extremely well. Extremely well. Surprisingly well. Pay attention to Sudakov that goes from a distance, deflected by Locatelli. Control with his left foot from Cambiaso. He's risking now, huh? He's risking. Pay attention, Cambiaso. Locatelli. Ay. Mamma mia, Di Gregorio with a save, and then it's like Kelly that is taking it away. It's beautiful to build from the back, huh? It's nice to build from the back, but you need to understand when you are doing it. Cambiaso and Locatelli here. I don't want to insult my own players, but you are saying it in the chat. And luckily, Lloyd Kelly is there. Huh? Look at that grinta from Lloyd Kelly. Who are you, Renato Vega? Di Gregorio, Kelly. Fantastic. Both of them to save Juve on a stupidity that we did again with our Italian core. Cambiaso, Locatelli. Disaster. Lloyd. Yeah, but you see, we still have these moments of giving gifts. Incredible. McKennie is always playing with that exterior of his right foot to try to do it with one touch. Not always extremely accurate. De Shelle was not bad. De Shelle was injured. Always. Every time that he came back, he showed that he was playing well, and then when the moment was like, okay, this is the top performance of De Shelle, you were sure that for 3 months you would not see him anymore because of injury. Paolo De Shelle. Ciao to Paolo that is watching us from time to time. And it is, again, Juve with the Master of Commander, Lloyd Kelly. Kenan. A bit scared this Juve now, because the counterattacks of Benfica are extremely lethal and accurate. In a way or another, they are able to go in front of our goals. And at the moment, if we are looking at who has been extremely dangerous, it is Benfica. Both of the teams, 3 attempts, 2 on target, and 2 big ones from Benfica. Ma no, c'est pas possible. How is this possible? Don't tell me it's again him. Huh? No, it's Miretti this time that is recuperating it. But mamma mia, oh, dai, Juve. Pay attention, a shot over the goal, luckily, but no. Oh, if we are planning to overcomplicate things ourselves, tell me, huh? At least I shut down everything, the computer, the television, the light, so that I make some energy. By the way, it's on. Tell me, then I shut down everything, and you know what we do? We go to bed, and then we think about tomorrow morning. And we start thinking already about Napoli, because if we decide to give every opportunity to Benfica ourselves, we have a problem. Then if they are building, I can understand it. If we are giving them the ball, no. And this is what I was telling you. From the moment that we elevate a bit the level, that we are playing with that stress level, Juventus is starting to be scared, and we go back to making stupid mistakes. This is what I was telling you. Guys, you don't like this formation. This formation is the starting formation. This is the best of what we have. This is the best of what we have. But with the players at disposal, of course. Then if Jegrova, we spend 40 million on a player that is not able to play 2 games in a row, we have a problem. If Jegrova, we are in the month of February, is not able to play more than 10 minutes, we have another problem. But at the moment, this is the best of what we have. So we cannot complain. We like, we don't like. This is the formation. So if we don't win, it's because we are not good enough. Yeah, it's an open game. I don't understand why Openda is not playing. My opinion. Shelter up with a cross, a beautiful cross that Thuram is able to take. And Jonathan David. And they are everywhere. They are winning all the second balls. Oh, there is a foul on Locatelli. Bravo. Whistled. Ball Juve. Juve that is suffering. But depends who, because the problem is that we don't know the level of fatigue of the players. Instinctively, with the experience, with the importance of the game, I tell you, in second half, if we play like that, if you need un funambolo, that dribble man, the one that is able to change a game, you put Jegrova or Conceição on the right side, and you take out one between McKennie and Miretti. Today, you will tell me instinctively, put Miretti out because McKennie is the one with more experience, with more understanding, could solve a lot. Then if the player is not informed, for example, you put him out. But that's something that I don't know at the moment. Looking at today, I don't see a big informed Weston McKennie at now. After 28 minutes where Juve went on target, how much? 1 time. And now it's again ball possession with Locatelli. Locatelli that opens for Gleison Bremer. Much more on the ball today. Weston Kalulu for Miretti. And we play without finding any solution. We are not dangerous. When we are... It's offside by Miles. Yeah, of course. I knew it. When we start like that, it's because we are scared. When we start like that, it's because we are scared. We are scared of playing, of trying, because the counterattacks, because they are much more effective. At now, Benfica is much more effective than Juve. For the scores, Newcastle is winning 2-0 against PSV. Slavia Praga 1-0 against Barcelona. Atalanta is winning 1-0. All the other scores are at the moment 0-0. For people that are interested in that, pay attention, because Juve is now trying with Kenan Yildiz that is opening on the right side for Pierre Kalulu. Pierre is obliged to go back. Ragazzi, it's not beautiful what we are watching. We are playing with panic. We are playing with fear. I don't like that first half. It's a Juve that is playing with the minimum risk, and this is absolutely not the mentality of, look, of Luciano Spalletti. Thuram is doing what Spalletti is asking him. That pass is ugly, but we are able to recuperate it before it went out. With Kenan Yildiz that is playing now from outside of the box. 2 players on him. They are man marking him. There are 3 players behind him, so he's obliged to go. He's going now, and again, we are not lethal. Kelly. On the left, it's Cambiaso. Cambiaso played fast for Miretti. Miretti is touching it, and ball will go to the goalkeeper. We are... Mamma mia, this makes me angry. This makes me angry, because we turn with nothing. Miretti is a player that cannot play with the back on his goal. Miretti needs to be facing the goal. Yeah, Benfica is better than Juve. Now. Today. Oh, you see it on the ball, huh? Look. Always, like Mikkel was saying in the chat, always with a man that is totally unmarked, and that ball go there. Oh, fuck. Schelderup, pay attention. Schelderup that is opening for the... That cross into the box. Kelly that is putting it away. Mamma mia, I was scared, guys. Did you see that I was scared? Attenzione, because they keep that ball in. Locatelli. Dai, Juve, please. No, Loca, mamma mia. Yeah, 5 passes. It's like that. Boom, 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 boom. They perfectly know to who to give the ball, and they also goes there. It's a 90 minutes game. That's why I'm scared. Unfortunately. Do you remember? It all started with their own mistake of Juve. It all started with their own mistake of Juve. Because we put them back in the game. And we got scared ourselves. Kalulu. Look. McKennie has the ball. And it stops. And it stops, guys. It stops. We don't create that superiority with a man. And we go with a cross. It's always that. There are no solution. We don't go. We don't beat our man. That's the problem, guys. You see that positive transition from the other team? Pam, 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 pam. In front of the goal, and they are dangerous. We wait, we go, and then we have nothing. And we are obliged or to go into the back, or we go with a cross and inshallah. But the problem is that cross is not working. We saw it. We have midgets. They are smaller than me into the box. With all the respect for the people that are a bit shorter. Like I am. Bremer. Mamma mia, they have that ability to make me angry. That is beautiful, huh? Yeah. I agree with Jim. They're saying textbook attack. To be dangerous, we need the other team to give us spaces, to invite us. Do you remember Cremonese? Every time they opened themselves and we went, we need an invitation. You see, this is exactly Juve 25-26 under Spalletti. We need an invitation to be dangerous. Without the invitation, we wait in the queue, tranquilly. That could possibly be an invitation. With a corner kick for Juve out of nowhere. That could potentially be the invitation that we were waiting for. Instead that being in the queue and waiting like that, being scared if you will be allowed to enter or not. Maybe now Benfica just invited Juve with a gift, with a corner kick given to Juve. Corners are not our strong point, but you never know. Un malentendu, a misunderstanding. We see the flags of Juve that are waving like that. Petit. Will it be Cambiaso? Will it be... It will be Cambiaso. Cambiaso into the box. Low. That ball goes on the second post. Attention, that header is a disaster. No, Miretti. No, Fabione. I know, here you have the time of the world. You cannot miss that. The goalkeeper can take it away from you, but you cannot miss that. This is, I promise you, this is shocking. You cannot miss. You need to go in the frame. Then, look, allez, die. Look at the spaces, look at Shelderup. He's totally alone there. He's receiving that ball. Look, it's going too fast. That positive transition for the other way is so fast. Brava Juve. McKennie. Good McKennie now. Kalulu. Okay, vale. Otamendi, pay attention to his passes, huh? What a defender in terms of building from the back. He's really, really good. Not bad at that Prestiani, number 25. Not bad at all. At the moment, Benfica, a better team. I'm not saying a stronger team, but they are showing a better team. Attention, the fights there in the middle of the field. It's Juve that is now recuperating the ball with En-Nesyri that we didn't see since a few seconds, and now beautiful pass there. No, but what a horrible player! Cambiaso, En-Nesyri, attention, because there is already another man that is coming. Prestiani, that was there. Mamma mia, but he's really horrible. Put him out. Put him out. You see, he was slow, and now we are suffering a counter-attack. Grande Lloyd Kelly again. There is no foul referee. There is no foul referee. I don't agree with it. No. Maybe yes. He's jump. There is a pull of the shirt. It's correct. Horrible. Cambiaso, horrible. It's a dangerous free kick. It's a dangerous free kick. And Sudakov is good. I'm scared. 39, so 40th minute. Sudakov on the ball. He goes with a shot deflected by the wall. It will be a corner kick. The third one for Benfica. And that ball goes from the corner kick in the center of the field. Two players to take it away from the header, but that ball remains there, has been deflected. Pay attention to a bad control, luckily, from the number 14, but it's Miretti on the ball now. Two players on him. He tries to deflect that ball, he's not able to. Miretti not in the game today. Not in his game today. Today we are losing. But you see, the level is higher. The night is higher. The wattage is stronger and the lights are probably too bright for some players. Did you hear Jonathan David? I didn't hear him. Miretti is stressed. McKennie is tired. Cambiaso is the usual one. For him, the lights do not matter. For Cambiaso, it's always the same. That it's night, day, dark, bright. It's always the same. We have no other players, dai. Locatelli. We lost everything. We lost everything. Also the way of playing. Everything. Look at pass that goes in the middle from Di Gregorio. It's a shame. That ball needs to go. Or you go to Bremer or you go to Kelly. It cannot be in the middle. It cannot be in the middle. Thuram, the only one with a light on him. Kenan, he cannot do everything alone. Cambiaso, what is he doing there up front? Stay on your spot. Locatelli carrying from the back. Oh, they pissed me off today. Locatelli opening for Weston McKennie. And Kalulu is waiting. Voila. My grandmother was doing like this to me. And I fell asleep or I was crying. But attention, a beautiful control of Weston McKennie that goes with the cross at the second post. Jonathan! The goal is there, not there. Why? This is not even a human behavior. This is not even a normal reaction to put a... How do you think that you will score if you put your head like that? You are in front of the goal. You need to put like this, not like this. First of all, you can really lose your head. Your head can go there. Stay calma. What a kind of movement? Did you see it or... Did you see it or not? Did you see what I saw? Okay, what is this movement? This is not the normal movement. I was saying something before that. I don't know what I was saying. I was saying something. I forgot now what I was saying. Oh, Funko, you see. What was I saying before that? I forgot. You see, because of Johnny. We all forgot. That's the problem. Attenzione, because we go with Miretti. Ma che tu fai? What do you do, Mirettone? Locatelli, one touch. Beautiful from Locatelli. Dai, Kenan. You're the only one. Nah, even Kenan today. Miretti, dai. But where are you going? Cambiaso tries with his right foot. Otamendi was there. Cambiaso lucky there, the ball on his head. Thuram. Gleison Bremer will open to Kalulu. I remember what I was telling you. I will come back on it in a second. Mamma mia. Oh, 0-0. 0-0 half time already whistled. So I remember what I was saying. I will say it immediately before I forget again. That I promise you it's true, because I'm older, I don't know. But my grandmother, and it's a real story, my grandmother, when I was a baby, she was doing like this with me. And there were two possible reactions. Or I fell asleep and she was happy, or I was continuing to cry, louder and louder, and she went louder and harder. It never happens that I did something like being happy, smiling, laughing, or I fell asleep. because it was boredom or I got annoyed and I was starting to cry. And this is exactly what Juve is doing. They are doing this. From there, from the right side to the left side, from the left to the right, from the right to the left, to the left to the right. And or we are getting bored and we will fall asleep, or we'll get annoyed and we'll start to cry. This is exactly la ninna nanna della Juve. If we don't win today, will be the if it will continue like that, this will be the title of tomorrow. La ninna nanna della Juve. Ninna nanna ninna nanna. We fall asleep or we cry. Navek is saying I'm crying now. Well, I'm crying as well. They make me angry. They lost everything. Why? You know why? Because it's the Champions League night. Because they saw that Benfica was not Lecce, that it was not Cagliari, even if Cagliari, it was not Cremonese, it was not Pisa, it was not Sassuolo. That's the reality. This is the only reality. If you want to hear it, listen to me. They saw that it was Champions League, that Benfica with 5 passes, they were in front of our goal. They were scared. Some players that we were here to say, give him the number 10, give him a contract extension, give him a renewal, give him a pay rise, and I need to play every single minute, they totally disappear because they are scared. This is unfortunately the reality. This game turning Mbappe into Benjamin Button. It's true, Hadex. Saw our track record against Benfica and didn't believe. But I tell you, because I know it really well. Champions League, 5 times we lost. We never won against them. We never had a single point against them in Champions League. And you believe that today things by miracle they will change. They will not change. Because we are scared. If Cambiaso runs as much as McKennie, he will become the Cambiaso we want. I don't know which Cambiaso we want. Guys, I don't know, but I think we are really at the frontier, at the border. We are at the border then. Cambiaso did much more worse performances than good performances at Juve. Am I wrong? We are 18 months of good, and we are 1 year, nearly, not yet. But we are really at the border of Cambiaso did much worse than better with Juve. At the moment it's still, but we are at 45. Jonathan David, invisible. Miretti, scared and shaky. McKennie, tired. Cambiaso, creating for, today he's playing for Benfica. Kelly the best again. Di Gregorio, beautiful save. Even if at a certain moment that pass between Kelly and Bremer was a disaster. And it's not to be negative against Bremer, but looks like, I don't know guys, it looks like he's forcing it today. I know that his coach said that he could have played a bit more with the ball in his feet and he could build from the back. I understand that he wants to improve, but it looks like today he's forcing it a bit. Mamma mia, play normal. Bye. That's the thing. There is no other explanation. You want to make you don't need to tomorrow. If we continue like that in the second half, we don't need a 10, 15, 20 minute video for the post game of Juve Benfica. We do a short. The short is this. The lights are too bright. The voltage, the wattage of the lights are that high that our players are disappearing. That's the reality. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, they annoyed me so much. You can't believe it. You cannot even imagine. 50-50 in ball possession. We are losing our duels. In general, we are still winning our aerial ones at the moment. Grande Kozlaus, that became a new member today. Grazie, Koz. Corners, 4-3. Passes are equal. 88 pass accuracy in total, 81% in pass accuracy in opposition half, so we are a bit more accurate than Benfica. But we go with 10 crosses. I will not understand it. But you know why these crosses are coming? They are coming because of frustration. 5 attempts Juve, 6 attempts Benfica, 1 shot on target is the one from En-Nesyri. Who else? And 2 on target from Benfica. They were more dangerous. One came from Sudakov, if I'm not wrong, and the other one, I believe, Pavlis, I'm not sure. I don't like what I see for the results at the moment. 1-1 Atletico Madrid against Galatasaray. That's a game that ended. Karabakh was able to beat Frankfurt, and then 1-0 Atalanta. That is at the moment, I believe, in the top 8. Chelsea 0-0, Bayern, Union Saint-Gilloise 0-0, Juve Benfica, we know 0-0. Newcastle that is winning 2-0 against PSV that eliminated us last year. Marseille is losing against Liverpool. Slavia Praga 2, Barcelona 2. What a game there, huh? What a game. Anyway, I was interested and curious about Juve, but you see, the heat map of today is not the one that we were used to see in the latest days, in the latest games. We clearly see it now. Juve, until here, I'm not saying calcio champagne, but that was doing what we were doing with Spalletti. Means we have an identity and we want to do and show our identity against every single team. You know what happened? Here, Cambiaso did something stupid in putting Benfica in front of the goal. And from that moment on, Stefani, we were scared. And look at all that where Juve is not able to put again that head out of the water. I will even tell you, is not able anymore to actually look into the eyes of the opponents. We were babies. Again. We were babies that got like this. Like there is fire. You don't know, you're not conscious that you cannot. And someone tells you, don't do it. And before doing it, you receive that slap on the hands. This is what Benfica told us. Don't dare to play that football as Spalletti. Go back into your scary football. And you know what? We were scared and we listened to them. This is all of that. And then, did we create something? No, we didn't create anything. Disgusting Juve. Scared Juve. Again, in our home, against Benfica, again, against a team that is at -10 from Porto, against a team that had only 6 points in Champions League out of 6 games. You are actually making a 2026 team of Mourinho looking that they are strong, that they are playing well. But can you imagine what we are talking about? And luckily, Lloyd Kelly was there. Luckily. So this is how we play today with Bremer and Lloyd Kelly in the back. Locatelli that is much more defending today than usually with Kalulu and Cambiaso. I must say that Cambiaso is doing mistakes, but even Kalulu is not really effective. I don't see anything happening here on that right side of our field with McKennie and Kalulu. Here, when Cannon has the ball, there is something that is happening with Cambiaso. A lot of time also Cambiaso, usually, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's what Spalletti is asking, but usually when I'm watching football games, I see that the left back or the right back, anyway, is waiting there. When the winger is receiving the ball, you see an overlap in run from the left back, for example. So the back is actually going over. Why? So that is attracting also a defender to open a bit of space so that the inverted foot winger is entering, or at least giving him the possibility to do whatever he wants. Okay, or he can give him a pass because he's there, or he can go, the player himself, centrally because he wants to, or he can go into the center of the field with a pass to Thuram, for example, to the midfield. Here, every time that the ball is there, looks like Cambiaso is already up front, is already ahead. Looks like Cambiaso is always here already. When the ball is coming to Cannon, it's too late, because if he's there, it means that he's already man-marked. He's already an organization from Benfica that is already clear and it's already done, and that's problematic. That's problematic. Juve is problematic today, I tell you. Juve is problematic today. These two guys, I believe a bit more in Chico at today than Zegrova, but honestly, the latest weeks are not showing me anything. Anyway, ragazzi, I really want to thank all the people, 41,434 Juventini of the world that are here, part of this community. You are just fantastic. Wait for me because I come back for the second half of Juventus Benfica, hopefully for something else. My prediction was 0-0 after 45. This is what is happening. So give me 2 minutes. I come back for the second half of Juve Benfica. Wait a second. Maybe I will go with a green t-shirt. I come back. Maximum of likes. I come back. I'm back. The players as well. Conceição will enter immediately. Looks like Conceição will enter immediately. I'm curious to see who will go out, but looks like Conceição will enter. I think that's Miretti. Miretti will be changed. Let's see. Cannon is there. I put already Conceição here. To me, it's or McKennie or Miretti. McKennie, if physically was not 100% in. I need to understand who goes out. Buongiorno, Colo, 0-0 it will end. That was my prediction. So, Miretti out, guys. Bad performance of Miretti. Yeah. That was a test. That was a test for Miretti on the big stage, and he failed it. Today he failed it. Miretti. What will I do with Miretti? Pay attention. It's now Benfica that will start the second half. What will I do with Miretti? And the game is starting. We start. Second half of Juventus, Benfica, and hopefully they will really start, because the first half, I told you, we can clearly say that we got scared. Thank you again to Kozlaus that became a member. Thank you also to Rad Hanan. 6 months. Mourinho understood our tactics after 10 minutes. Yeah, it took him extremely few minutes to understand how to block the game that we wanted to put in. Juventus on the ball. Die. With a missed throw-in. McKennie that will now play as a 10. With Conceição that will try to be the troublemaker. But it's Juventus that is committing the first foul on Pavlidis, the number 14 of Benfica. After a slap in the face of Locatelli. But then it's a foul committed by Gleison Bremer on the number 14. Mourinho on the bench. I'm trying to see and refresh. Yeah, refreshing at the moment. Juventus is 16th with 10 points below Barcelona. 16th at the moment. Juventus qualified for the playoffs, but the game is long, this one, and then there is another game to be played. We will do all these mental gymnastic and exercises after the 90 minutes of today. A set piece for the Portuguese Eagles. And they go long into the box. Ball deflected. This time by Johnny. Long ball again. Another long ball. And a bit lucky, but that ball goes to one of the Benfica players, I think, again, Schelderup, that did a fantastic, beautiful first half. That ball is there. Mamma mia, grande di Gregorio, that understood the danger, because, again, we were not able to deflect that ball. And it could have been an extremely dangerous situation for Benfica. Lloyd Kelly, obliged to go alone, so he prefers to try immediately Kenan Yildiz. It's Cambiaso, attenzione, okay. Thuram, long one to Weston McKennie. Beautiful touch with the chest. Kenan is not losing that ball. Locatelli wanted to go fast, unfortunately too fast, and Kalulu is obliged to put all his muscles in that duel so that we are winning again that ball, and that first ball goes to the Portuguese. Conceição, Kalulu. Kalulu is not Maradona. Guys, maybe we were a bit expecting too much from the French number 15. Ale. Another foul, this time on Sudakov, and it's the first yellow of the game. Locatelli booked. In the beginning of that second half is dangerous, because he's a player that goes with these duels, and Locatelli booked is not a good news at the 47th minute. 48th minute. The players that are at risk of missing a game of suspensions are Cambiaso and Cabal. So no Locatelli. Locatelli was not at risk, so at the moment he should be there against Monaco for the last game. Kenan, Cambiaso, we are playing low. We are not able to out of that situation, that dangerous situation. Johnny, beautiful open. I'm speaking too fast. Why am I still trusting them? In doing something correct? I go already. I anticipate. The pass is beautiful. The pass is perfect. No, the pass is not perfect. It's not beautiful. Because I hope, because bravo Conceição, grandissimo Conceição, giving some support and also being able to find Kefren. Kefren that is dribbling his first man, tries to find some support. It's difficult to find support, and indeed that ball goes to Benfica. Et voilà, because there is absolutely nobody. Pavlidis with a shot. But Di Gregorio is playing in slow motion. What a strange jump of Di Gregorio, my friends. Luckily that ball, I don't know if it was deflected or not. Yeah, that ball is deflected, but mamma mia, he jumped in a strange way, in like 2-3 times like this, in slow motion, like the FPS were at 2. Corner kick, the fourth one for Benfica. Thuram as well, the same. Yeah. Ball deflected, and he goes again into the feet of Shudakov. Shudakov with a long, beautiful cross. Gleison out of the goal. Attenzione, because Schelderup, what a player, mamma mia. Why didn't we sign him? Jonathan David, alone, bravo Johnny. 3 players disabled. Ma no. We are so bad. We are so bad. We are so bad. Look how they entered. Look how Benfica entered. They are in our field with all their men in our hall. How is it possible that you enter like that? We were scared. These guys, they went even more scared. Ale dai, you're dominated by Benfica. We are dominated by Benfica. Ale, Bremer is a Kalulu. It was Kalulu. Oh. Look at that. We are giving every time the ball. We are giving it just back. It's a disaster. It's really a disaster how we are playing. Kalulu bad today as well. Spalletti, what can he do? That's the problem. He doesn't know yet the real problem of that team. That team, it's not football. That team, it's here. It's weak. It's a weak, mental weak Juve. We said it multiple times. We thought it was gone. Facile, easy to be gone, the weakness against Cremonese. And we do every time the same thing, but it's not working. It is not working. Look, Kenan. Look where Kenan is. He's playing as a center back. McKennie. One touch, Conceição, he prefers to go alone. Now he goes to Pierre Kalulu with a cross, immediately one touch, attenzione, McKennie, mamma mia, that was dangerous. The first real good thing of Juve, of course, you have a goalkeeper. But Cambiaso, dai, it's not over. Maybe this will wake up Juve. Kenan into the box, attenzione, oh! McKennie in that position, you see the difference between him and Miretti. Look at Conceição, beautiful, and also that one-touch cross from Kalulu that surprised everyone. But you see here, it's not McKennie that should have taken that shot. Grande McKennie, but the real killer, a real one, a real number 9 with feelings, smelling the blood of the ball. It should have been David that goes to the ball, towards the ball. Yeah, I agree with Cugino Eddie. He was scared to go with the shot. And look at McKennie. There you see the difference. There you really see the difference. Beautiful from McKennie. Bravo McKennie that was there. But there, it's David, that ball was for David. It's a luck that McKennie is there. Look, at the end, that ball goes on target, but the goalkeeper is doing a mega save. You see, you put them a bit in danger, and look how they go back. And look, bravo Conceição, bravo Chico to Thuram. Thuram one touch to Jonathan David. He's not winning his duel. It's Thuram again. Dai Thuram, dai Kefren. Mamma mia che gol! Kefren! Mamma mia che gol! Kefren! Thuram! Thuram! He decided to do it alone. And he was right to do it alone. Mamma mia, Kefren Thuram in Champions League. Finally, Kefren. Finally, Juve. Oh. Look at that first touch. Jonathan David, and then you have Kefren that goes alone. He said, you know what, I go alone, and I do it. Bravo. He decided to go alone, and he said it, huh? Spalletti wants me to be a bit more lethal. He wants me to score a bit more goals. And I'm trying to do it. I'm changing a bit my game. I like the game of Spalletti. If you like it, show it. Like today. Like now. Kefren. Gatti, Adzic, Cabal, Openda, Koopmanners warming up and celebrating to the goal of the French. 1-0. We did the most difficult thing. Now we will have a really difficult 34 minutes. And Grande Kelly, he's saying, Ted, give me the ball. It's my possession. It's my ball. It's my stadium. Cambiaso. Lloyd Kelly between the players. Bravo for Jonathan David. They're not able to win his duel. So it's Pavlidis. Attenzione because they are unmarked and they will try to go on shot with Sudakov first. No, that ball goes to Schelderup. The most dangerous one. Ball deflected. The fifth corner kick for Benfica. Attenzione. No, it's a beautiful work of Jonathan David there. The green. The green. Pay attention because that corner kick goes low and we are putting it far away. Brava Juve. Grinta. That's a beautiful. I don't know who said that. Tim Visser. Di Gregorio with his hand. Starting again from Bremer in the middle. Attenzione to the pressure on Locatelli, and it's Weston McKennie in that position that is much more effective than Miretti, and we play fast with Conceição, Turbo Conceição, Chico, ancora Chico. È finito. Dai, push, Cambiaso. No. Mamma mia. I was scared about Bremer. Long ball. Oh, that's intelligent. For... There is a fall. And now we need to understand where that fall has been committed. Is it a fall in the box or outside of the box? At the moment, the referee is saying outside. But I want to watch it a bit closely. It's outside of the box. It's a dangerous one with a left foot player. That should be a yellow. No, it's not a penalty. It was outside of the box. He falls inside, but it's inside while we are watching again that one-man show of Kefren Thuram. Leo that was asking for the green shirt. I put it on without even mentioning him, but he's the one that decided it. And then they are posing. Hey, you're not here now. You're not scared. And now you are posing. Eh? Now they are posing. Celebration like we are the bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna do? And I'm going to you. Bad boys. That was a celebration, but this is not what we saw for 60 minutes. It was like kind kitties more than bad boys that we saw. Honestly. Apparently no yellow. Boo. But it's a free kick for Juve. Not that I have big hopes, but who knows, huh? Chico Conceição. It's a beautiful one. The position is beautiful. It's or Locatelli or Chico. Imagine a free kick today from that position. Attention, I prepare myself, you never know. Chico Conceição against the wall. Against the wall, and it's Locatelli that is recuperating. The other side, Locatelli. L'altro lato, bravo. To Kalulu, again. To Cambiaso. No mistake here, they are playing with Thuram that was actually surrounded by 4 players. We open on the right side, beautiful opening. Will Chico be able to keep it on side? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Ancora Chico. Beautiful dribbling here. He goes against his man, a second attempt. This one was too much, and apparently he's also committing a foul. Boo. I don't know from where that foul comes, but it's... No, that's not a foul for me. That's absolutely not a foul for me. He lost the position, but that's absolutely not a foul. I totally agree with Ryan S5999. Juventus, you see, 3 times on target, 1 time was enough to go on goal. Attention, and Jonathan David is not missing it, playing with McKennie, and it's at the moment Chico that is a game changer. Jonathan David is crossing without even watching what he was doing. Luckily that ball has been deflected, otherwise it would have been a totally lost ball. Johnny, watch. Johnny, guarda. Johnny, apra gli occhi, open your eyes. That it will be Weston McKennie with her extremely long throw-ins. He's preparing himself. Dislocated shoulder or not, he loves them. And you have immediately a player that goes on the second post, and it is Kenan Yildiz. Lloyd Kelly also into the box. The giant from Bristol. Long ball into the box, deflected by Benfica. It will be again possession Juve. That goal gave us brief. Long ball over the defense. That ball is still there. Kalulu tried something strange. McKennie prefers to keep him with a throw-in. And you see we are not moving fast enough on that throw-in. There is no movement, so we are losing momentum. It's the moment to kill them, like when the bull is watching, then seeing the red color that we play. Bremer. Guys, I said Bristol for Lloyd Kelly, but I have absolutely no idea from where it is. It just sounded really well and beautifully. So please don't trust the information that I just gave you. Attention, because we have Thuram that is trying it again. La chevauchade. Cheval fou. Beautiful pass for Kenan Yildiz. Kenan. Oh, Kenan, don't trust your teammates too much. So where is he coming from, our friend? Can you tell me what is the city of Kelly? Kelly's from Bristol. Mamma mia, what a guy. Beppe Beppone. How much information is stuck there. The archives are huge in my brain. And sometimes I take one and it's the good one. Sometimes you need luck in life. I said Bristol because I liked the word. Do you believe me, or you think that it was planned and I really knew where it was coming from? Did I know, or it was luck, guys? Kenan. Locatelli that goes with these long balls today. He's putting all his efforts in it. Beppone is Nostradamus. Kelly's from Arsenal. What are you speaking about? That's not even a city. Attention, because that cross could have come from Kalulu. Kalulu prefers to keep that ball and goes in the back with Thuram. What a Thuram in the second half. That goal unlocked him. Beautiful touch by Johnny il Calabrese. And now it's Weston McKennie with Johnny. Weston McKennie! Weston McKennie 2-0. Se bossa. Attenzione, mamma mia, what a Juve. Attenzione, se bossa. Se bossa. Oh. Oh, and there is absolutely no offside. Johnny, what a striker. Assist man today. And you see, boom. Oh, that's a beautiful triangle. Boom. Ça joue again. If the first time, it was a bit of luck from Jonathan David. This time it's absolutely no luck. And it's again on the same post. Are we winning the Champions League? Are we winning the Champions League? Because you know what I told you. If we win Benfica, we win the Champions League, and this one could potentially be. Attenzione, slap in the face of Openda. Ma che cazzo fai? Ma che cazzo fai? Ma che cazzo dici? I don't know what I don't know what Spalletti did to Openda, but he better find another home, and not in Torino, because he doesn't know who he is, but he will find him and he will kill him. Spallettone as a mafia boss, huh? Mamma mia, did you see the slap of the face of Openda? Mais pourquoi? Why? Why did he... Why did he slap him in the face? Oh, he's right, guys. I don't recommend to do the same thing at home with your children, but... And indeed, it's the green Beppe that is bringing some luck. Grazie for your donation, Alex Juve. It's the green Beppe. I want, guys, when you have the slap, please, I need that one. I need that one. I need a slap. Giuseppe Cataldo, thank you, my friend Beppe. You did the French anthem instead of USA. They are looking the same, attention, because Juventus is not stopping with Kenan Yildiz as the opening for the game changer at the moment. Conceição, ancora Chico. That ball goes over the goal. What a pity. USA. Indeed, I wanted to do the USA one. I got a bit in the mix, but I can't remember. Oh, far can you see? It's a goal, McKennie. Da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. It's a goal, McKennie. E Benfica finì. Bravo, we play. I stopped singing, guys, I promise you. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's 2-0. The game is far from over. You all remember Villarreal. So focus, pay attention to that cross. Grande Kelly. The only one that is able to take the ball with a header, it's Lloyd Kelly. Grayson Bremer, also him. He wanted to... Attention, we have a possible counter-attack. Oh, they didn't understand each other. Conceição, e Jonathan David. Mamma mia. Corner kick, the sixth one for Benfica. Oh, for the people that are starting politics, please, no politics in the chat. Singing a national anthem because Wesley McKennie scored has absolutely nothing to see with politics. You know that here on the channel, I don't speak about politics or religion or whatever. So please focus on football. There is a corner kick from Benfica that goes into the box. Attenzione, Di Gregorio. Mamma mia, it's the post that is saving Juve. I don't know if it's deflected first by Di Gregorio or it's just the post, but I told you the game is far from over. Let's see if we will praise, attenzione, another one over the goal. We will see now the replay. Is it the post or Di Gregorio and post? Let's monitor closely what is happening here. I think it's directly on the post. Let me check. That header goes in the sky. It's the post. Lucky Juve. I told you the game was not over. Huh? I suggest to change Loca. We don't need a red card now. Sudakov goes out. For Benfica. Sudakov out. With the number 5, Barrenechea, that enters. And for Juve, we see a double change. Cabal and Openda in. So David out, Cambiaso out, and we have Openda in. It's a roll for roll, huh? And Cabal, it's yeah, okay. Because Cabal and Cambiaso were at risk of suspension. It's understandable. Big hug between. I think that Spalletti just told him, "Look, Andrea, you're at risk of suspension." It makes sense. I can understand it as well. Huh? Bravo, beautiful and smart. Beautiful and smart changes from Luciano Spalletti. Do you agree, guys? I agree. Honestly, I agree. He's at risk of suspension, Cambiaso. Cabal as well, but Cambiaso a bit more. Jonathan David did 2 assists better in the second half, where in the first half he was absolutely anonymous, like the entire Juve. Look at Kelly, mamma mia, I love Kelly. I tell you, I love Kelly. Bravo, Thuram, also there. From the right to the left, bravo, Kefren Thuram. Bravissimo, Kef. We were lucky on that post. At the moment, with Juventus winning now, we are 12th. We are 14th. 14th with 12 points. Which means that we are for the first time in the up table. Long ball on the right side. Pay attention. Pestiani. Beautiful to chip that ball into the box. Attenzione. Juventus all into the box to defend and to try to save that ball. That ball goes to Pavlidis with a shot. And again, Locatelli with his entire body. They are desperate. And the players of Benfica, they say, mamma mia, but how will we do it? Slappetti. Slappetti is beautiful. Who said that? Kampfnudel. I think I will, of course, steal that one from you because it's too beautiful. I need the slap in the face. Guys, where is that slap in the face? Nobody's sending me that slap on the face on social media, which is a pity. Locatelli is still there, guys. The words of Spalletti, we were able to hear them. Motivational slap. You must wake up. Did you understand? I will even tell you in Italian. Ti devi svegliare. Hai capito? Ti devi svegliare. Ti devi svegliare. Hai capito? Ti devi svegliare, hai capito? Ti devi svegliare, hai capito? This is what he said to Luis Openda. You must wake up. Did you understand? Boom. Bravo. That's the only way. At a certain moment, that's the only way. If you want, indeed, just grok is the hashtag. People are starting to tag me. Lloyd Kelly with the Ballon d'Or and the Champions League. Attenzione, after the result of today, but people are speaking too fast. The game is not over. Maybe now with Kenan Yildiz that is going attenzione. Kenan Yildiz opening for Locatelli, and now it's Chico goes out 1-on-1. Chico with a beautiful cross, and that second post, and that ball goes into the. How did that ball not go in? How did that ball not go in? Bravo, Kenan. That is opening for Cabal. How did that ball not go in? How did that ball not go in? The laws of physics changed against that. Indeed, that ball did something strange. Attenzione, Kenan, sombrero. Kenan, danse avec moi, dance with me. He's dancing a bit too much now, and he's losing that ball. It's a post, so we equalize the posts, guys. Ball for Lloyd Kelly. Conceição with a shot deflected by the wall. Grande Cabal as well. And here Kenan is recuperating that ball and he's putting his opponent on the ground. That ball is in the box. No danger for Benfica this time. Kalulu pressing extremely high. Pay attention. The last GJustjuve I have is from Mufit, but it's from a long time ago. So guys, if you want to again, you can do it. You can do it. GJustjuve is the hashtag on Twitter X. So that later we can see them. Attenzione. We go back to the game, which is important because 75th minute means we miss 15 minutes, and in 15 minutes it's extremely long in football. So be a bit more concentrated. Beppe, attenzione, Thuram. McKennie that is missing totally his shot from a distance. Mamma mia, it was about to be a goal. Be concentrated, Juve. It's not over. Be focused. Be focused. Mamma mia. Oh, Atletico Bilbao is winning 3-1 against Atalanta as we speak. Chelsea 0-0 Paphos. I told you, Juve, you don't believe me when I tell you that Juve will win the Champions League. If we win today, of course. If we win today. Manchester City, they lost against Bodø Glimt that we have beaten. Sporting, they have beaten Paris Saint-Germain and we drew against Sporting. Mamma mia, the goalkeeper did one of the most beautiful saves I ever saw in my life. Look at that cross from Conceição. That ball goes there. It's deflection from his own, and then the goalkeeper with the tips of his finger is putting it actually on the post. Mamma mia. Newcastle 3-0 against PSV. Liverpool is beating Marseille 2-0. 4-2. Barcelona is beating Slavia Praha. Let's go back to our game because there are 13 minutes to go. And now, of course, it's Benfica that is trying to come back. So I don't expect suddenly some beautiful Juve in these last 15 minutes. Will be tough. Keeping a clean sheet will be a miracle. They are pushing with their lives. Win their lives. With Benfica is even looking for a penalty. They will probably check it later. And the player is waiting. This is something that we never do and we should do. When we are looking for, when we think, stay on the ground. Staying on the ground obliged the referee. Attenzione. Attenzione. Kostic will enter. VAR. Potential penalty check. I told you, that's something that we must learn. Yeah, that's a penalty. Penalty incoming, guys. That's without any doubt a penalty. Yeah. I told you the game was not over. I told you guys that it was not over and that keeping a clean sheet will be a miracle, and then it will be the longest 10 minutes ever. We knew it. He's absolutely not touching the ball there. The players anticipates. Penalty incoming, guys. Penalty given. That's the problem. On 2-0, you have a desperate team. If you're not able to keep the pressure. And then it will be, guys, if they score, it will be the most difficult 10 minutes that you ever saw in football. Let's see if Di Gregorio will save it. Pavlidis against Michele Di Gregorio. These things are happening in football. We need also a maximum of respect for misses from our opponents. It happens. He slipped before taking the penalty. Maximum of respect here. Attention, because Kenan Yildiz went out of the game after a penalty for Kostic. That is now the vice Kenan Yildiz, apparently. We spoke about it in our Telegram group earlier this afternoon. Apparently, this is now a reality. If you are not able to sign me a vice Yildiz, then I will make Kostic the vice Yildiz. These are the words of Luciano Spalletti. So Kenan Yildiz out for Kostic in. But it's not over. 8 minutes to go with Benfica angry, of course, because they couldn't come back with that penalty. So they are trying. Attenzione. Open the he's playing. Long ball immediately. There is no offside. Attention, the goalkeeper is also going out of his net. And we go back. Now, Openda is already on the field, guys. People are saying, why not Openda? But Openda is already on the field, guys. You mean as a vice Yildiz? Because Openda doesn't think that he's a left winger. He believes that he's a striker. Openda. And we go with Openda. Beautiful control here. Also beautiful dribble, keeping that ball. And he goes centrally. Not a beautiful one. Luckily, Cabal and Thuram are there. Thuram that changed side. He goes on the right side. Dai ragazzi, we are 700 people. So maximum of like 7 minutes plus extra time in Juve Benfica. With at the moment Juventus leading 2-0. And a penalty missed by Benfica. That could have reopened really the game. Because I can tell you, Juventus, no way they would have kept 10 minutes without conceding an extra goal. It happens, it happens. Di Gregorio, bravo, for the stats. For the stats. It was bad. Kelly, il campione, Ballone d'Oro. What a pass from Lloyd Kelly. Dai, give this man the Ballon d'Or immediately. Oh, if there was someone on the second post, but it's Conceição now, one-on-one again. He will try to cut in, entering with a shot that goes wide, unfortunately, for the Portuguese number 7 of Juve. Die. And that ball goes far. That ball goes far. Kelly is everything. Kelly is everything. I would even put him in the top 4 later after the game so that we can vote. Ball possession, Benfica, 52%. 2 goals, Juve, attention, because they have a counter-attack. Attention, they go on the second post, but Locatelli, bravo Manu Manu that is offering the 7th corner kick to Benfica. Bravo Manu, bravo Manu. We are writing history. We are writing history. With that win, possibly, we're taking away the curse. Attenzione, Brande Di Gregorio also going on the ground. But why are people looking for revenge? You see, I told you, Locatelli. He played a great season, I would say. A great season. With Spalletti, he's consistent. The first half was bad. Attenzione. Locatelli out. You see? Locatelli out. Koopmeiners in. Don't mess up, Koop. Please don't mess up. Don't mess up. Bravo. Standing applause for Locatelli for his beautiful performance. Important today. With Kupi that enters, and the changes were done for Juve. It's sad to see a player like Koopmeiners, both for being a game changer, the one that would elevate that midfield of Juve, receiving the 5 last minutes because we secured a 2-0. It's sad. It's really sad. To me, it's really sad. That's a position for Koop. That's a position for Koop. Looks like Spalletti anticipated it because he has a left foot. Maybe it's a bit close, but that's a beautiful free kick. Die, Koop. Take your responsibility. Die. I want to celebrate Koop. I want to celebrate Teun Koopmeiners. There's 2-0. There are 3 minutes to go. There is absolutely no stress. It's a Champions League evening. Don't try to blah blah. You go and you put that ball into the net. I don't even want you to put it in target. I want you to put it into the net. I want to put that ball in the back of the goalkeeper. And now it's the moment for Teun. Ik geloof in jou. I believe in jou. I said it in Dutch so that he understands me. Teun Koopmeiners. He goes over the... in the wall. We are not able. We are not able. I even said it in Dutch, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Lloyd Kelly. Cabal. Mamma mia, Cabal. That will be a... that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Yellow card for Lloyd Kelly. So stupid because that pass of Cabal, and Spalletti is pissed off with Cabal, not with Kelly. Because Cabal, that pass, putting everyone in difficulty. Of course. No, people are saying WTF Kelly. No, it's not Kelly. It's because of Cabal that is putting him in difficulty. With a really bad pass. Luckily, he was not at risk of suspension. Cabal and Cambiaso were, not Kelly. And I believe that after the 8 games, these cards are cancelled, I think. And it starts again from 0. I don't know for the playoffs or not. This is something I don't know. Let's see. Attenzione. Of course, don't take a second one into that game because that would be extremely stupid. Cabal, there is a foul on Cabal. Bravo, Juan. Chiesa will not come back. We gave up because of the crazy demands of Liverpool that wanted more money than 18 months ago when they bought him from us with the player after 18 months that didn't play a single time 90 minutes. Oh, ragazzi, keep him. Di Gregorio. Long, with 30 seconds to go. Kostic didn't know where the ball was. Koopmeiners knows. And he's taking a foul. Grande Koop. Five minutes. But that's how you make business. Yeah, no. Because at the end, he's staying there. And they don't need him. You need also to be realistic, you know. Anyway, Kostic. Kostic, he loves these crosses. He goes with a cross on the second post. A beautiful one. Ooh. Oh, what a beautiful cross from Kostic. Chapeau, huh? That cross was perfect. But how on earth is that not a corner? What did he whistle? Kostic, Welke Kostic. From non-name. Not enough up and down, guys. Nothing. When did he enter? Oppie. He entered at the 70th minute. Pay attention. I'm still stressed. Until the triple whistle, I will not believe that we are winning against Benfica. I need a triple whistle. Cross stitch. It's a beautiful one, Jawad. Nah, because you never know. With Benfica, Champions League, Juve, you never know. 6 points, they are scared and they are obliged to beat Real Madrid next week. Can we speak about Lord Chiellini? Guys, can we speak about Lord Chiellini? When I said that, people, they were mocking me. They were criticizing him. They wanted him gone. Attenzione. We will speak about him right after the game. What a guy. What a guy. Kelly. Only love for Lloyd Kelly. Ball into the hands. I can't believe it. I can't believe we are actually beating the curse of Benfica. Ragazzi, only Spalletti was able to beat Benfica in Champions League on the bench of Juve. Only Spalletti. What a goat. What a goat. No, guys, now it's not about jinxing. They need 2 goals with 1 minute to go. Calma, oh. Calma. Even if they score 1. Now we won. We have beaten the curse. We have beaten the curse of Benfica. And what I said was, if we beat Benfica, which I was absolutely not convinced about. But if we beat them, mamma mia, up and down, a disaster. We win the Champions League. I said it. I don't care if we lose or draw against Monaco. This is not even important. Because with 12 points, I think we qualify to the playoffs. Then it's easy. Ragazzi. Super easy. Thuram and McKennie. Chapeau. Conceição. Oh, guys, what is the winning key of today? It's Miretti out. The game is over. Juventus 2, Benfica 0. We have beaten the curse of Benfica, which was so important because we never did it before, which means for the believers and non-believers that we win the Champions League. We win the Champions League. I said it and I repeat it. Brava Juve, congratulations. We already know the winner of Champions League 25-26. Believe me or not, but this is the reality. Thank you to Neugash that sends me that slap. I will, don't know if I'm able to show it or not, but I will share it later somewhere. Up. I already posted my video. Yeah, guys, you think that I didn't know? I already have my story posted. I already predicted everything, guys. Everything was already predicted. On Instagram, I already have Beppe dancing for the victory over Benfica. And look what is written. Point of view, you removed the Champions League curse, beating Benfica for the first time ever. Ragazzi, it's all here. It was already prepared. It was already in a draft, ragazzi. Never I have doubted about the victory of today. Never I doubted a single second in the victory of today because I know that we will live the Champions League. Believe me or not. Come back then here. Come back here and tell me, Beppe, yeah, you were right. It's written. I tweet because Twitter is a toxic space. You need to pay attention what you're writing there. You need to pay attention. Because otherwise people, they will jump on you. Let them believe. Twitter, let them believe. We know the truth. We know the truth. We know the truth. Go on Instagram and you will see. Guys, it was already, everything was written there. Dai ragazzi, the result is 2 for Juve, 0 for Benfica. I'm telling you, I'm extremely happy. Maybe you don't know, you don't see or whatever, but I'm extremely happy for the victory of today because, again, it never happened in Champions League, and I believe in these kind of things. So now, Champions League or not, we are speaking about the month of May. We are just in January, so calma. But speaking just about the game of today, it was extremely difficult. Juventus came from a loss against Cagliari, where we were playing, but it was a loss against Cagliari. It's Mourinho that is always extremely difficult for Juve because we know the past, the history, that pressure. We really know. We, especially Juventini, we know. It's a team that is young, that is making mistakes, that is playing Champions League, so it's a level of pressure that is higher, and we saw it in that first half, that level of stress was high. And when the level of stress is higher, you see how their legs are shaking. We can say it, the winning move today is Spalletti. Spalletti deciding to go back to reality and not waiting for Miretti. The winning move is Spalletti. Spalletti that is saying, ragazzo, it's not on me. It's on you. It's not on me, Miretti, Fabio. It's on you. I did what I had to do. I've put you in the best possible conditions to perform. Today, which is a crucial game, it's a game of in or out. If we are not able to win today, we are out of the competition of Champions League. So I gave you that trust. And today you are not at the level. Today, together with the team, you were not at the level of a big performance. So that means that you still, it's not we give up totally on you, but that means that we need more games to bring you to that level, to one day, without fear, without shaking legs, also being able, because Michael is saying it's not the stress, it's the tempo. Also, with a slower tempo, being able to use Miretti as a Miretti. Because otherwise, when are we able to play with that high tempo that Spalletti is asking, that Tudor was also asking? It's against Cremonese and Pisa. So Miretti being out was a bold decision, because usually the coaches, when they see a player in difficulty like that, not because they are a bit younger, they also look at the human side, and sometimes they're saying, you know what, let's try a bit more. Let's wait a bit before taking a drastic decision. Spalletti didn't. He changed him. Then, of course, another MVP of the game and decided was Beppe, that at a certain moment decided to put green again. I have a really great news for you guys. Is that I was supposed to go to the game of Napoli in the stadium, Juve Napoli. Yesterday I received a call that unfortunately it has been cancelled. The event that I was supposed to host has been cancelled, so I will not travel. I will be home for Juve Napoli, so we'll do a watch along. I will again put some green on. You never know. Spalletti won this game. I agree with Mikel. Strategic changes, moving some players, Miretti out, McKennie there, Conceição giving a bit of unpredictability there. I didn't see Kenan Yildiz at the level of Kenan Yildiz. I think that he started to be extremely frustrated in the first half with that fantastic, beautiful shot on the long post with the goalkeeper stopping him. Kenan Yildiz, that now the players, they know him not only in Italy but also internationally, and the spaces that they were giving him in the beginning of the season against Dortmund and last season, it's over. So Kenan will need to step up even more, because these are the games that hopefully we will play more and more and more and more. Mr. Amph 991 from SAR. I don't remember where is SAR. Is it South? I don't know, I'm not sure. Beppe, can we speak about Lloyd Kelly? We'll speak about him. We'll speak about the GOAT. We'll speak about Lloyd Chiellini with the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or, because you know it, winning against Benfica means Juventus. I really believe in what I'm telling you. Huh? I am not joking. Huh? I am not joking. Believe me or not, but I open il carro, but maybe we can say the boat. I open the boat, and if you want, you jump, but don't be late, huh? Don't be late. Who jumps? Who jumps on the boat, believing that this Juventus can win the Champions League, because it's easier this season to win the Champions League than winning Serie A at -10 from Inter. I already said it at -7 and at -5. Huh? I believe that this team, and I really seriously believe that this team can win the Champions League. We never have beaten Benfica in our history. Spalletti was doing it. This team, if they unlock himself, we are already going to the playoff. We will do our way with a bit of luck here. Luck. Max Allegri, that I respect a lot, he said something totally right. He said, sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be great. Because sometimes you're great, but you're not lucky. And at the end, you lose. When you're maybe not great, but you're lucky, sometimes you win. So, you know, this Juve, with that penalty by Pavlidis, the way that he missed that penalty, there are signs, huh? People are laughing. I do the poll, and then I will read the people, because I see Mohammed, I see Giuseppe that are offering some membership here. I do the poll. But I want you to be serious, not joking. So, the Champions League vote is open. Two votes. You can vote, and then we'll go with the top 4, of course, but Champions League vote is open. I join you, Beppe. No, I join you, Captain Beppe, or I don't go on the Titanic, brother. You, guys, you are voting. I want serious votes today with a picture of Lloyd Kelly and the Ballon d'Or and the Champions League. Believe me or not, but we will win that cup. It's 30 years that we won the Champions League. It's the moment to do it. It is the moment to win it. In the meanwhile, if I see a coach like that, you see in slow-mo, that is giving a slap in the face of Openda. Look at that slap on the face of Openda. And he's telling him, ma ti svegli? Ma vuoi svegliarti? Will you wake up? Ragazzi, Beppe, can we speak about Lloyd Kelly? We'll speak about him later when we'll go towards individuality, but to me, he enters the top 4 of the game of today. Fantastic in 90 minutes. Not a lot of people were able to keep a level of performances for 90 minutes. He is certainly one of them. Benovation, 25 mese, ultra, salta con noi, José Mourinho. José Mourinho, la 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 la, José Mourinho, la 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 la, José Mourinho, la 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 la. Jose Mourinho, da-di-da-da-da-da. It's over. Go back home. You know, remember, you hear it. We hear it. But hear it now. Go back to Portugal and play for nothing, my friend Jose Mourinho. With all the respect. Think McFly, ugly win. I need to think about that. Ugly win. I don't know if it's an ugly win. Honestly, I don't know if it's an ugly win. I hate the first half. I must say, if you deliver this performance with Allegri, we're speaking about today a beautiful performance. If we would have done that performance with Igor Tudor, we would have spoken about an intelligent performance. Today we are doing with Spalletti, that brought us to another level of football played, and today we call it an ugly win. It's an ugly win for the Spalletti standards. But a win is never ugly, my friends. I agree with the words of Aman. It's a beautiful win. No, ragazzi, a win in Champions League against Benfica for the very first time ever on earth cannot be called an ugly win. I cannot accept it. Attenzione, because we start already with the GJustjuve Openda versus Spalletti from Serraz. Let's see if we have more. Oh, you are able to put me into Grok. Oh, I love that. Juve 2-0 Benfica. GJustjuve with the almanac in the DeLorean. Mamma mia. Oh, I will save it. I will make it a poster. I love that one. Why? La Ninna Nanna. Oh, this one is for the people that were there in the watch-alongs. I said something extremely important. I said at the end of the first half, it was a Ninna Nanna Juve. What does that mean, a Ninna Nanna Juve? Ninna Nanna Juve means when I was a baby and my grandmother was actually doing the ninna nana to make me fall asleep, there were two results. Or I was falling asleep because it was boring, or I didn't want and it was getting really on my nerves and I was crying louder and louder. These were the two results. And when we were playing, like in the first half, La Nina Nana, which we were doing, it was and boring, and we wanted to cry because it was not a beautiful one. So bravo, bravo, that's a really beautiful one, the baby with the beard, from our friend Jose. Let me check. We still have no new at the moment. We'll come back later. So GJustjuve is the hashtag, or you tag me so that we can watch them later, because we need to speak, of course, about the game. For people who are saying, Beppe, what are you doing? It's Juve Benfica, we won, and you're speaking about grok things. We speak about them. Of course, we speak about the beautiful victory of Juve in Champions League with Spalletti slapping them. Attenzione, because people are going mad and crazy now. Beppe, let's go and win it. Because it's not only here that they opened the boat, and the boat of Champions League is open already, also on in Italian, on Juventus. I already opened. Some people, they want to come, some people not. Thank you to Mohamed Youssef with 5 memberships offered. Thank you to Giuseppe Cataldo, 5 membership offered. Thank you, my friend Sylvain, really saying fantastic shooting victory in many aspects. Loca plus Thuram did well. Again, I believe, Beppe, let's improve more and more. Forza Juve. Thank you, Sylvain from Canada, with 2 assists from Canada boy, because without these 2 assists, I tell you, Jonathan David would have been blamed today. Totally invisible in the first half. Totally invisible in the first half. Didn't really understand the game, and we didn't understand him. Horrendous. Horrendous, anonymous first half with one opportunity, and it was that header where he goes with the dislocated, non-natural, non-human movement of the neck, where I'm asking, what are you doing, Johnny? And then in the second half, I must say that it was not a beautiful first asset for Thuram, but he has really the credits of being there, not giving up, not committing a foul, but still fighting and winning his duel, giving that ball to Kev, giving him again the ball to Kefren, and then the other one for Weston McKennie was extremely beautiful in that boom, boom, in short space. It worked. This time it worked. It's something that we saw so many times with Spalletti in short spaces, that they try to dribble past their men. A lot of time it's not working. Today it worked in the most important moment. Paul Costadimas, 45 mesi con noi. Curva, who boot Locatelli, gave standing ovation today. We go back to the game in a second, but let me stop a second here. I'm against whistles before the game. I am against whistles during the game. I accept whistles after the game. Why am I saying that? Because during the game, before the game, you need to put, as a supporter, the players, your team, in the best conditions to win. Okay? If you whistle at a certain moment, at the 30th minute, the team, because they are not performing as a team, I can understand it. If you take a player as target, no, because you will absolutely not help him. You will put him even more in difficulty. And it's not that you are, at the moment, unfortunately, we need to compare with these teams, with Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, with 25 possible changes on the bench. And if one player is out, ciao, forget about him. We are really limited in our choices. If a player like that mentally cracks, the next one will not be better. I can guarantee you that. So I was extremely sad for the whistle to Locatelli in a family friendly. It was really, really ugly in a family game. But then you have two answers. It happened. Unfortunately, it happened. And I'm not praising these kind of things. I'm not motivating and encouraging these things. But from the moment they happen, you have two roads, like the meme on the highway, right or left, with the two boards there. And that nobody else than you can decide where you go, on the right or on the left. Or you can go to the road that says, they don't like me, I'm out. I'm looking for another club, or I'm not strong enough to get over it. Because maybe I'm not strong enough, and you start to put some doubt in yourself, and you give up. Or you decide to fight. And I must say that Locatelli, not now, not now, already since last season, he was fighting, and today receiving a standing applause for the really beautiful performance. So totally deserved. And you know that I have been harsh on Locatelli season 25-26. So bravo Loca. Thank you Paul to underlining it. Juventini 1, 42 mesi, McKennie or Jude Bellingham. The first season of Jude Bellingham has been a top season. And he has been praised by the entire world. If we are looking at what McKennie is doing in recent games, to me he's doing the same and better, because I don't remember a Jude Bellingham being able in the same game to play right back, right winger, number 10, defensive midfielder, left back, goalkeeper and striker. So if we sometimes could give some credits to our players, I would appreciate. Not to you, Juventinian speak in general. Thank you for 42 months as a member. Schönborg, thank you for the nation Monaco rotation, as there is no chance of top 8. Let's go immediately to the ranking, because the games are over, I think. I will put it bigger in a second. But if we go to Champions League, the games of today. No, I won the games. Okay, the games of today are saying Karabakh won over Frankfurt. Atalanta lost 3-2. So the only Italian club being able to win was Juve in the round 7. Chelsea won 1-0 Paphos. Bayern 2-0 against Union Saint-Gilloise. Benfica lost 2-0 against Juve. Newcastle 3-0 PSV. Marseille lost 3-0 against Liverpool. Slavia Praga, that was doing 2-2 at halftime, at the end lost 4-2 against Barcelona. If we go to the standings, the standings are saying that we are we are 15th. We are 15th. 15th at 12 points, which means that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams over us. But they all have 1 point difference. Okay? Then you have Chelsea, Newcastle, Paris Saint-Germain, Tottenham. Okay. Until Tottenham, it's 2 points difference. Goal difference and victory will be important. And also, who will play the next game? You wanna check that now, or we do it later? Because if we start with that kind of calculation, Benfica, Real Madrid. So, Union Saint-Gilloise, Atalanta. Atalanta should win, no? So, Atalanta, we need to... Where are they? If Atalanta wins, guys, you cannot catch up with them. Okay, we already have 1, 2, 3, let's say 4 teams that are already qualified. Arsenal, Bayern, Real Madrid. So, there are 4 spots. 4 spots that will be played between all these teams. So from Tottenham to, mamma mia, it's a lot, huh? From Tottenham to Juve and a bit below. So PSV, Bayern Munich. Where is PSV? PSV is 8 points. We don't care. They can have 11. We don't care about PSV. Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle. Paris Saint-Germain has 13 points. Newcastle, where are they? Wow, it's big. It's huge. Newcastle, 13. That's a beautiful news. That's a beautiful news. Because if they draw, we go over two teams with us having 15. If one of them wins, we go over one of these two teams. Paphos, Slavia Praga. Paphos is... we don't care. Slavia Praga, we don't care. City Galatasaray. Galatasaray is at 10 points, so pay attention still to them because they can have 13. Now, if they win, we don't care. City, but City, the problem is they are obliged to win now. Liverpool, Karabakh. Liverpool already qualified. Barcelona, they're at 13 against Copenhagen. Ajax, Olympiacos, we don't care. Bruges, Marseille. Marseille is 9 points. Bruges is 7 points. We don't care about that game. Dortmund, Inter. Attenzione. Dortmund 11 points. Inter 12. Which means that if Dortmund is beating Inter, they go at 14. We go at 15. We go over Inter. Leverkusen, Villarreal. 9 points. Villarreal is last. Atletico Madrid, Bodø/Glimt. They are playing in Spain. It's different. Atletico Madrid, that is where? Atletico Madrid, 13 points. But if Bodø/Glimt is doing the miracles, my friends. If Bodø/Glimt, I don't even know where they are. If Bodø/Glimt is doing the miracle, Napoli, Chelsea. Ideal would be that Napoli wins the game. Ideally, it will be Napoli winning the game. If Napoli wins the game, guys, we are eliminating Chelsea. In the game, Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle, and you eliminate another one. Sporting Bilbao. Sporting has 13. Athletic Bilbao, where are they? They won today and they have 8. They will fight for the... Mamma mia. Oh, ragazzi, you know that depending on the result, it's possible. Top 8 is possible. But it's unfortunately, it doesn't depend on us. If we would have beaten Villarreal and not conceded that goal of Renato Vega, probably today we would have said Juventus just beating Monaco is already in the top 8. It's not like that. 15% is a lot, huh? 15% is a lot. This deserves its own video. Which one, Shun? Okay, can you show me how happy you are with the win of today? I tell you the truth, I didn't believe in it. 41,446 Juventini of the world here on the channel. Mamma mia, the ranking calculations. I can try, but there is absolutely... I can try. We need to clip. You guys, you need to clip these kind of things. Ask ChatGPT. But ChatGPT on football is a disaster. They will tell me, yes, with Allegri, it will be difficult to qualify for the next semi-final against Chelsea because they are calculating 2023. ChatGPT on football is a disaster. Très happy. Really happy for Gille. Monaco is 9th in Liga. It means nothing, huh? It means nothing. It means nothing. Otherwise, guys, if we go with they are 9th in Liga, Bodø/Glimt would probably never have beaten Manchester City. If you're looking at strengths of teams, ragazzi. What was it? Napoli with 11 men would never have drawn 1-1 against Copenhagen, for example. No, it means 0. Then that Monaco is in a difficult moment? Absolutely yes. Cagliari. We are looking too far. Look at Cagliari. Look at Cagliari. Opta says 6.88 chances for Juve top 8. It's better than nothing, Gille. Saw the game at work with my colleague, who also is a Juventino, getting paid to watch Juve. You see, Onurkam, that's the best thing possible. I'm trying to... we need to go to Budapest. We need to go to Budapest, my friends. We need to go to Budapest. I will close the vote here. 68% of the people said, Beppe, Captain Beppe, I join you on the boat to Budapest. With 32%, they say, I don't go on the Titanic, brother. Man of the match, I need 4 names. Guys, 4 names so that we can debrief the game of today. So give me 4 names for today. For the poll. Démarrer un sondage. So, man of the match. People are saying Locatelli, so let's put Locatelli. Don't write Locatelli anymore because he's there. McKennie, and we put McKennie. You want to put Thuram, and we put Thuram, and then you want to put Lloyd Kelly, and we put Lloyd Kelly. We have the 4 names, guys. Reading you, we have the 4 names. For the trophy of... No, not this one. For the trophy of... For the trophy... For I don't know if people watch because it went really, really, really fast. For the trophy of MVP, it's the moment of voting. So people that just for a second they didn't watch the screen, you didn't see it. For the other ones, you unfortunately you saw what happened on screen. Only for the people that are alert. So, 4 men of the match, Locatelli, McKennie, Thuram, and Kelly. I would have loved to put Spalletti because, to me, he was the game changer in not waiting and doing it immediately. But it would have been too easy. So, I prefer to put 4 players. It's up to you to vote now. If we go towards the stats, that means nothing, guys. I remember 78% possession against Cagliari. We lost 1-0. Today, we have 46 and we win 2-0. 38% of our duels, but we are winning our aerial ones, which are important. I'm really curious also to see how much Kelly won of his duels, aerial duels. Looks like a lot. Only 4 corner kicks. We even gave up on corner kicks. We said, you know what? It's not working. Yeah, it's the shit in our pants trophy. I need to make a PDF from it, PNG from it, because like that, it's not really beautiful. That's the... This one is the shit in our pants trophy. But we need to make the PDF, PNG. So we even gave up on our corner because he said, you know what, it's not working. Distribution, less passes than Benfica. Pass accuracy, 77%. In opposition half, which is not wow, to be honest. Cross, we stopped a bit in second half because we had much more in the first half, which were totally unnecessary. And it's not the coincidence that we start to play and to win in second half. 2 goals with 12 attempts, 4 shots on target. So actually, if I'm not wrong, I forgot how many shots we had in the first half. Damn. Maybe we can find it earlier. But I know that we had like 1 shot on target in the first half. It was Kenan Yildiz, a beautiful one, saved by Turbin. And then we have to go. Yeah, of course. We have we also have hit the post. And then, no, look, if we are looking at the match of round 7, Juve, we see it clearly, and that's what annoyed me a lot, and I was extremely angry at the end of the first half, is that Juventus, they said, you know what, after all these games, and we have an identity now, we are with Spalletti, we believe in it, we like his games, and we start to play for like 10, 15, let's say 15 minutes, and then we give them an opportunity to go up, to attack. They are putting us in danger. It was really dangerous. Luckily, no harm. and Juventus disappears. We went back to we are a scared team. And from there on, you didn't see any initiative. You saw again players that were hiding and not being unmarked for the ball. The tempo dropped. And that's really crazy, yeah, because it looks like when we are static, we are more accurate. But it's not true. It's true in a lot of situations into the world, but not in football. In football, to be accurate, to be more precise, to be more, you need to be dynamic. You need to be in movement, because if you are static, you are committing much more mistakes. And Juve, they dropped, boom, the tempo dropping, not unmarking, hiding, being behind the other players. And we saw that Benfica, with 5 passes, goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, winger, and then a striker, they were in front of our goal. They didn't need all that narrative, that story of building up from the back and the mental masturbation of we do this and that and it's beautiful and look at Mamma Mia, looking me myself at the mirror, look how beautiful I am, oh, I love myself and I can do the 3 passes in a row. They didn't care. It was boom, 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 vertical, with players always with one more man. At a certain moment, I thought they were playing with 12. There was always one man unmarked. And they really scared Juve. Where Juve, it was like a anesthesia. They were not able to do anything anymore. Look at all that momentum there. With 2 peaks of Juve. Not because we were doing well. Huh? And then you have the second half where we change tactically but not mentally. Miretti out. Conceição on the right side, McKennie in the middle. But it's not because we played, or it's not because we started to play in the second half. Wow, we made a tactical change. The guys were motivated. They were not scared anymore. No, actually, at the contrary, this is a beautiful moment for Benfica. This is a really beautiful moment for Benfica, because we were saying it. We are playing at home, and that second half looks like the boss is Benfica. So we were not there. We were giving the dominance to Benfica and we were saying play. That first goal comes immediately in the best moment of Benfica, because it comes in a moment where Juve says, okay, a bit, it's like a bit the door is closed. Well, let's try to force it. And with one attempt, you're able, the door was actually extremely fragile. You understand what I try to explain? In that moment here, the door was closed, but we never tried to enter in it. And there you say, you know what? Let's try. And you try with one. You don't need a second or a third attempt. One time. You try with it, showing a bit of muscles. This is what Thuram is doing. Boom. 2 passes. That comes back to him. At the end, Jonathan David fighting a bit. It was a dirty ball. And then you have a Thuram that is doing what he needs to do. Thuram is much better there, in shot, in the box, than he is from outside of the box. From outside of the box, it's not wow. From inside of the box, he can do it, huh? Attenzione, because I have a video, ragazzi, I think. I have the video of the penalty. I have the video of the penalty. Mamma mia. Poor guy, no? Federico sent me the video of the penalty. Guys, while we are talking, there are some people that are working, of course. Some people are working and are doing a great job, of course. Because from now on, we have, let me check, we will have 2 trophies. We will have the winning trophy, and then from now on we will have also the chocolate trophy. Okay. So from now on, we have the chocolate trophy and we have the golden trophy. Pay attention to the chocolate trophy. Huh? Chocolate trophy. Nobody wants to win it. Huh? So we close the golden trophy, the MVP trophy. We close it. And fourth, McKennie. Third, Thuram. Lloyd Kelly, 21. 41% smashing victory for Locatelli. Bravo Locatelli that is winning the golden trophy. Do you want to give immediately the chocolate trophy? The chocolate trophy today goes to... Who do we put? Give me the names, guys, for the... So. The Choco Trophy goes to Cambiaso, people are telling me. I want to put Miretti as well today. Hey, guys. Cambiaso, Miretti. It's true that Kalulu, not at the same level, but he didn't do a really great game. Kalulu, Miretti, Cambiaso. These are the three, guys. Three. You vote. You vote for the Choco Trophy. And the Choco Trophy, mamma mia, there is one that is winning. I will tell you who I would have voted later. So I need to put the Choco Trophy again on screen while you are voting. Bravo. Mamma mia, I was about to forget. Now, not only he's taking his position, but on top of that, he wants to take his shoes. This is not normal, guys. This is really not normal. This is really, really not normal. In the beginning of the game, he was on the same position. He was walking him while the other one was running, but I never saw that in my life. I've never seen that in my life. How is this impossible? It's impossible. I don't understand it. Cambiaso disaster. If you want, I don't want to influence because you are the one that decides. But if you want my vote, I would have voted for Choco Trophy. Goes today to Miretti. It goes to Miretti. Maybe because the other ones I'm used to it. Maybe, but I must say that Cambiaso was terrible again today. No, it's not true. I wanted to say it was not that bad. No, it's not true. He was not good. He was again not good. He was overlapping in position that made no sense. He gave a few balls in the first half to Benfica because he woke up the game for Benfica. He walked on Ken. It was a disaster. But I vote for Miretti today because the problem is that Miretti, 3 games in a row as a starter, I defended him after Cagliari. Today has a big chance to say, oh, ragazzi, it's not a coincidence. It's not only against small teams. Then, today it's not the definitive answer who is Miretti, who is not Miretti. But it was a big test. It's like, you are at the swimming pool and you have the different levels of jump planks. You go on the first one like 1 meter. I jump. I'm not scared. I go. Why not? And then I go to the 3 meters. And I go. And I jump. It's working. Then I go on the 5 meters. That is already, I think, no, wait. We have another time, an opportunity for 3 meters. And again, I go to the 3 meters. And it's working again. And then you have not the 5 meters, but you have the 10 meters immediately. It's not the highest one, but from 3 you go to 10. And it's Benfica today. And you go on it. And at the end you say, no, I go back. I will try first 5 before the 10. This is the game of Miretti today. It's you need it again after the 1. You go to the 3. You need it again at 3. There is no 5. You go immediately to 10, and you are scared to go back to asking for a 5. Will there be a 5? Because there is Napoli on Sunday. There is Napoli. And Napoli in Serie A at the moment is probably a 15. No? Because Benfica, you're playing at home, where with 9 points you are a bit more comfortable. It's Champions League, it's true, but you still have another one. You have Monaco, that is on paper easier. But it was a tough game. It was already much more difficult than the other ones. Napoli, if you lose against Napoli, ragazzi, we are in deep waters, let's say like that. So I give you 2 more minutes. Tell me. But I didn't like the performance of Miretti today. Today he failed, and it hurts me. It hurts me. It really hurts me. Because I defended him after Cagliari, and today he's not able to. Juve fan is saying it's mind-blowing that 5 Premier League teams are in top 8. No, to me, it's mind-blowing when they are not in the 5 teams in the top 8. No? That's mind-blowing with all the money that they have, with the transfer market that they're able to do. It's mind-blowing when they are not. Fabione45, thank you my friend for your donation, is saying Beppe Cambiaso needs to leave in the summer. Let's be honest, it's over. Wait, I need to take the chocolate trophy. He is sabotaging every game. I had enough of him. You need different things for a player to leave. You need the club willing to let him go. You need the player happy to accept the offer that he receives. And you need an offer to arrive. And then the 4th one, which is the most difficult one, it's actually more or less the agent that is making everyone happy. Club, owner, player, and club that wants him. It's extremely difficult. So, and when a player is doing extremely well and the supporters, they don't want him out, that's usually when there are a lot of offers and the players can cherry pick and say, okay, I like, I don't like, I want, I don't want, what is my salary, what is my future, what is my ambition, can I grow up, what are the minutes that you're offering me. When a player is not doing well, way lower the offers from the interested clubs. The offer that they are giving is, in terms of not the same. So it's much more difficult in difficult moments to receive an offer that is satisfying. I'm not happy with Andrea. I'm not happy at all with Andrea. I sincerely hope that we can have someone on the right side that can also put him difficulty on the left. That's why Minguez, that is probably not potentially as good as a Cambiaso, but he could have put some trouble there, and at least a bit of competition, which today there is no. Because when does Cabal enter? When it's 2-0, not before. No. Cabal is entering, at the 70th minute. Together with Openda, Kostic and Cope, they are entering at the end. But Cambiaso, I would not mind if he leaves. He won, by the way. The Shoko Trophy goes to Cambiaso. Not this one. This one I need to delete now. Wait. Up. I need to delete this image because we have replaced it with the Choco Trophy that goes to Andrea Cambiaso. 6% for Kalulu. To me, I would never have voted for Kalulu because he didn't do a great game today, but he absolutely not winning it. Miretti, 39%. Cambiaso, 55%. I would have voted, I told you, for Miretti without any doubt. Miretti was, to me, he missed and he failed again an opportunity. Radhana, thank you, my friend Beppe. There is news on Mateta. Can you please check? I know that there are news on En-Nesyri. On Mateta, I sincerely don't know. People are laughing. They are mocking me because I said 0-0. So news on Mateta. Probably I will go to our Telegram group where I'm sure that Saraz, Mo, etc. will have reported it. Agreement in principle between Giovane Santana do Nascimento, born in 2003, that's a player from Verona, and Napoli for a contract until 2030, 1.2 million a year plus bonus, with option for 2031. It's a player that is good, playing on the right, so I don't know. Apparently there are no info for Mateta. I don't know, but then it depends, because Radising Beppe, can you check? There is news on Mateta. It depends when is the last time that you checked. The last time that I checked, and I made a video about it, and what did I say? It's not over for Mateta, but the chances are extremely low, because Crystal Palace has absolutely no intention, because there is competition on the player. Manchester United, Aston Villa, there is even Saudi Arabia, even if he said he doesn't want to go. He wants or Premier League or Serie A. So there are 2-3 teams on the player. Juve said that we don't reach 40. Is it over? No. But it looks like it. Then there are 2 streams for En-Nesyri. People are saying that Sky Sport Italia is saying that Sevilla found an agreement with En-Nesyri. I don't know how they will do, because he's earning €8 million a year, so 4 remaining ones. So they will need to find with Fenerbahce a real great deal. But Sky Sport Italia is saying Sevilla closed everything with the player. While in Turkey, a lot of sources from Turkey, they are saying that Juve that close to sign him. So who do you believe? By the way, we officially qualified for the playoffs already, because this is what I wanted to say earlier on. But someone interrupted me, and we went with a calculation of top 8. But the real thing that I wanted to celebrate today was victory, of course. But the fact that we qualified, we are in playoffs. So, worst thing is that we play 2 more games. Worst thing. The good thing is that we play them with the advantage of finishing in the first part. The fantastic thing is, with how much? 6.88% because of Opta. Stars are aligning and we are finishing top 8. We don't need to play the 2 extra games. You don't know. You don't know. Yeah, okay. I cannot say that... Oh, I was scared. I cannot say that it's not true. Ahmed, you're right. You're right. If you look black and white, you're right. I give you 100% right. He's slow on the market. Then, you can be faster. Do you want to pay 40 for Mateta because you want to be fast? Do you want to pay 20 overpaying Chiesa because you want to be fast without measuring the impact that that can have? Do you want to pay 10 million? Because you can, you know what? You give 20 million, you're 20 for Mingueza because he has a clause. 20 million for a player so that at least Celta, they cannot say anything. You can give them 20. The player is yours. You would probably today would have started. 40 die slim. 40. He's not even a die. Mateta is not a starter in the French national team. I like Mateta. I would have loved him to come, and maybe I still want him to come. I told you that. Now, that is worth 40 million euro for a 28 years old that never played. He never played in a big club. Okay, he failed at Mainz. He needed 2 seasons before showing at Crystal Palace, where it's showing, because I was promoting him. He never played Champions League. He's not a starter in the French national team. It's a player that has a contract until 2027, so it's 1 year and a half, not 3 years. He's already 28. He will become 29. 40 is a lot. 40 is a lot. Then, if Manchester United, if Aston Villa, if Newcastle, whoever, they have 40 million euro. They pay him and then he's worth 40 million euro. We don't have that money. We cannot allow ourselves to pay 40 million euro for Mateta. I tell you. Yeah, but we saw it in the beginning of... ragazzi, it's not a surprise. He didn't want to go there. He didn't want to go there. So, yeah, but he will not come. He will not come. I tried today to listen a bit around. I can tell you he will not come. 45 for up and dice, big money. It's too much. It's too much. It's way too much for a player that I like, I like. But not in Serie A. And then you see, guys, you know, it's funny, that slap. The slap in the face of Spalletti is really funny. I must say it's really funny. But it's sad, no? No? I think it's sad. That was something funny, It was not, because he was already preparing him to enter. He was preparing him to enter, is giving him a slap on his face, like, you must wake up, Did you understand what I tell you? You must wake up. I think personally that on the 21st of January, in a Champions League night, the episode is funny and I was laughing with it. But if you are looking at it, it says a lot. It says so much about a player up and down that I like. I tell you, I like. A coach must a coach must motivate him to wake up. You understand what I mean or not? We're speaking about we lack leadership, we lack fighters, men, people that has the courage, the ball. Look at what Ravanelli said today. Ravanelli said it open and clear. They miss a bit of that. Like Jonathan David in the beginning of the season, he was sad. He was like this. He was celebrating alone in a corner. This is the reality. This is the reality. So it's a funny episode. You must wake up. Did you understand? But in the same time, this represents really Juve 25-26, but also 24-25, and then 23-24. This is the reality, unfortunately. Apparently, Spalletti wanted to fight everyone because Spalletti said to a supporter, "Stay at home." Apparently, there were tension between Spalletti and a supporter behind the bench. At the goal of Thuram, the coach turned himself to celebrate towards bench. And he said, "Stay home." Probably it was a supporter that was annoying him since the beginning of the game. And when Thuram scored, he said, "You see, I told you. I told you." What else did they say here? That Mamma mia! Oh, this celebration. Seriously, it made me laugh so much because it shows like we are the bad boys, we are the tough guys. While until that moment, because at the goal of Thuram, were we like little kitties, like beep, 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 beep. Incredible. Avengers. Yeah, because this is not reflecting the reality, What we saw until the 60th minute is absolutely not that. Absolutely not that. So qualified to the playoffs. Bravo. Locatelli, today was really beautiful to receive that standing ovation from the supporters, from the team that I love. He doesn't forget to tell us how much he's a Juventino. From his start at Juve in season 2021, no other player scored more goals in Champions League compared to Weston McKennie. 9 goals, equal to Dusan Vlahovic. Make with it what you want. I'm just throwing it there. When the stress level is higher, when it starts to be mentally a bit more difficult, ragazzi, some players they can, some players they don't. They disappear. Dusan Vlahovic, the reality says 9 goals. No? That's the reality. More. Is there someone that is missing Dusan Vlahovic? Even after Cagliari, Lecce, today, is there really someone that is missing Dusan Vlahovic? I didn't say he's good or he's not good. Is there someone that is missing Dusan? I'm not missing Dusan. I'm seriously not missing Dusan. Misra is missing him. I'm not missing him. Abba is saying we would probably have 3, 4 points more, but no. He's toxic. I don't know about that, but could be. No, sorry. Kirill will pay to keep him in Serbia. Toxic leader for Igor. I missed that. That's a different story. We made all the calculation. Depends on the other ones, but yeah, with 2 points more, we would have been at the moment in top 8. Yeah, but guys, it is what it is. It's not like that, unfortunately. So let me continue to read. Sometimes I'm scared to not succeed even when I succeeded. I am a bit like that. It's a bit like us. Huh? You remember at the 94th minute, we were scared and we said, until we don't hear the triple whistle against Benfica, we don't believe that we win. And some people said, Bep, I'm like you. I'm saying exactly the same. This is Paletti. I agree. I understand what he means. Yildiz is an alien. He's a Martian. It's the alien of the team. He's changing new things. I'm happy that today we're able. You see how important it is to win. We were able at a certain after that missed penalty, of course, to get him out. Okay, at the 82nd minute, but some researchers are telling us also psychologically that these last 5-10 minutes of the games are feeling 3 times more the minutes that you are playing. Ending a game or going out a bit earlier, it doesn't change that much in terms of physicality, but you are really on your, like last resources, so you need to check even more. So I understand it's that's why it's important to close the games earlier. And today, thanks to the fact that they missed a penalty, it changed a lot. Del Piero, Spalletti, what is he saying? Ciao Capitano. Spalletti, we consider him a wizard of the tactics, able to make his team play on an exceptional level. Even when I played, they told me, enjoy the victory. No, he's speaking about something else. He says, even when I was playing football, they told me, enjoy that victory, celebrate that victory. He said, no, I cannot enjoy a lot, because that's the mentality, looking always to become better, to improve. I spoke with a lot of Juve players. I was with Simone Pepe, with Alessandro Matri this weekend. You know how many players I met and I interviewed of that golden era. I'm speaking about 2 different cycles. I'm speaking, 3 cycles actually. I'm speaking about the 85 cycle with Sergio Brio, with Platini, in that era of the first Champions League of Juve. I'm speaking about the second Champions League. I'm speaking about Torricelli, Tacchinardi, these players. And I'm speaking about the third cycle, Lichtsteiner, Pepe, Matri, Marchisio, Del Piero, and all of that. So I'm speaking about 3 huge, big cycles of players. Impressing me is how humble they are when they are speaking about that period, how much they speak about the team, the work, effort, about so many things. It's crazy. It's really, 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 really impressing. Simone Pepe said also, like, we were aware in 2010, 2011, Juventus won in the past. Fact. Juventus will win in the future. Fact. We don't want to be there in the middle. in the team that didn't win, the player that didn't win at Juve, and they all gave even more. And that's sometimes something that I don't see. Look, I'm asking myself, a Cambiaso, for example, if he leaves tomorrow from Juve, will he be sad that he was one of the players? Will he be sad? Will he be ashamed that he was one of the players of Juve that never won anything? I'm not speaking about that Coppa Italia. He was there, I think, yeah. I'm not speaking about that. I don't even know if he was there. Yeah. Players, Scudetto, this. No. Scudetto. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Marco. Grande Marco. Marco, thank you for the donation. Beppe, we need a striker this winter. What do you think? No. We need, of course. I said it. Look at today. Jonathan David, first half. Anonymous again. Openda enters. I saw him doing 2 runs, guys. How many balls did he touch? Openda today? Let me check. I will make it smaller here so that I can read. He touched 7 balls in 20 minutes, ragazzi. 7 balls in 20 minutes. He did 4 passes. He missed 2 of them. Is there a shot on goal? I don't think so. Shots 0. There was nothing. Honestly, guys, there was nothing. There was really nothing. Nothing happened with Openda that enters for 20 minutes. You want to compare with Jonathan David that gives 2 assists or 1. I don't know how they counted. To me, it's 2 assists. At the end, I don't know who touched it or not. He's doing 2 assists, but the first half was really, really, really bad from Johnny. Then if you're looking at shots, 1 shot from here to there, and how does he come with that header that we were all like, what on earth is he doing? That header is a disaster, So, how many touches for him? 23 in 70 minutes. 23. So we have 2 strikers. One played 70 minutes, one played 20 minutes. They have 1 shot. One shot. And it comes with a header where he's really positioned really well. You need to put it at least in the frame. He's doing a really strange movement. So yeah, we need one with different characteristics. Unfortunately, because we should not need. That's the crazy thing. When you buy 2 players, Openda, Jonathan David, plus Jegrova, plus having a Conceição that we signed also permanently, having a Kenan Yildiz, you don't need an extra striker on top of Dusan Vlahovic that is there. You should not need. Unfortunately, yes. Osimhen cannot come, Cheyenne. It's not about selling everyone for Osimhen. He cannot come because there is that anti-Juve clause in his contract. Yeah, I think we need. Then who do you take is an important one. Who is available? Who can you find an agreement without overpaying? I tell you that the summer mercato, if things go well, could be really a beautiful one. But we need to survive and we need to not take crazy choices to make fans happy, to buy for the sake of buying. That's illegal. No, guys. On paper, maybe things are illegal. In verbal agreements, there is something else, guys. It's not the first time. It's not the first time. Giuseppe, grazie Giuseppe, also from USA. Is there a striker that's not been monitored by Juve that you would love to see at Juve? Same goes for the midfield position in case Koopmeiners goes. But for the winter, Koopmeiners will not go. Huh? Even if I can tell you that if there was a serious offer, even if you needed to lose a bit of money, Juve would have done it. For a striker, if we are speaking about the summer, first of all, it depends the coach that we have. You know, for the winter, I tell you, I continue to say it. I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care what people are saying, that they are mocking or not. For the winter, you know who would have been the ideal situation? I said it already in some videos. I don't know if you watched it or not. But an ideal signing for the winter striker, tell me who I have in mind. I have one name in mind. It would have been ideal. Let's see. Not Jago. No, Mikadadze will not come, guys. No, the player is Fulkrug. Fulkrug. To me, was the ideal winter signing. Ideal. I don't care what people are saying. Ideal. And not because he scored now. I was already a big fan of him in the past. I understand that he's not anymore at that level. I'm totally aware of that. But it's a player that West Ham, they want to get rid of him. They even gave him to Milan without officially announcing him because it was before the transfer market. So, he would have been already here end of December. One, not being able to play until January, but end of December he would have been here. They don't even put that obligation to buy, so it's a loan with an option to buy at ridiculous easy condition. You take him, guys, you have someone there up front. In the meanwhile, Vlahovic comes back. You have two different number 9s. You have Jonathan David, you have Openda, and you are tranquillo. Huh? You have him. And when everyone is there, you put him like 20 minutes, you put him 30 minutes. And he's there with some crosses, with a header. It would have been super, super, super to me. And you don't even spend any money. You don't spend money. You have an easy striker there. You put him there until the summer. And then, of course, in the summer, you need another player. You cannot do your future with Fulkrug. Okay, we all agree on that. But that would have given you the money maybe to go for a Mingueza, maybe to go for I don't know what other player. For the midfield, look, Tonali is a player that, yeah, I would love to, but I'm maybe not as sure to do a 70-80 million euro investment of Tonali. I know he's Italian. I know we need an Italian player. I know he's a good player. I know he's average, one of the best Italian players, but I would not risk it all on Tonali. I would be cautious on that one. I'm sure that you can have look for. I know now, but look at Sukic from Inter. They went to bring him from I don't know where. What a player! I really like him. Let's see. Why not try again? But Colomani, I love Colomani, you know that. But guys, I don't know if you were there together with us. I know that you were there. Do you remember what happened? Psychodrama, Paris Saint-Germain. They were instead of reducing, they were increasing the request for Colomani. Now he's on loan there. It will be impossible. Unfortunately, he's sad there. He's sad there. But also him for 60, 70 million euro. I said no. And I love Colomoni. Chiariamola bene. It means let's clarify really well the episode with the supporter what happened. To the supporter, I answered only one time. From the first minute, at every single mistake, he was saying, Spalletti, take him out. So he was a bit of supporter from the GJustjuve chat community during the watch-alongs. From the first miss, take him out Cambiaso, take him out Miretti, take him out Kenanildis, take him out Di Gregorio, sub out. We want to sub out 11 players from the first pass miss. So probably instead, it's maybe one of the members of the community that today went to the game. You don't know, well, he was there, and actually every single miss or pass or whatever mistake, he was saying to Spalletti, take him out, sub him out. At a certain moment, when Thuram scored, Spalletti turned himself, he looked at the supporter, and he said, go back home. So he took a bit of a revenge, la vengeance de Spalletti. Oh, this is actually funny. Spalletti is a funny guy, Yeah, but like this is easy. First of all, it was not 50 Colo. Okay, first, because to mystify the reality, you are kings. They are kings in mystifying the reality. It was not 50 for Colo. I just told you it was 65, if not 70 for Colo. Uno. David came for free. You paid the agents. How much did we pay the agents? 15 million euro. But it comes for free. Openda comes for an obligation to buy at certain conditions, around 40 million euro. So we are speaking about 40, 55. But you have two assets, no? One player that if you sell him, you have a mega plusvalenza. Even if you sell him for 10 million, Jonathan David, you are doing a mega plusvalenza profit. If you sell him because he's still young, you sell him for 25, 30, you cash in because you have an asset. It's an asset. It's not a human person anymore. It's an asset. One, and Openda, it's another one. If you have Colo that you sign for 70, let's say 60, and he goes injured, you have one player out. He's not there anymore. If you have two players, one goes injured, you still have another one. So like this, it's easy, but it's like, no, let's drop Colo. Let's increase the other ones. Then if you tell me, Beppe, do you prefer Colo? I tell you, yes, I prefer Colo. But I have been really open with that since long. David, I never said he was a bad player, but do you want him, Beppe? I said, no, I didn't want him. Openda, I said, I like him, but not in Serie A. So, but then alternating the reality. Perfect winter for me, mercato for me would be Mingueza if they truly ask 7. It's a lot, guys. And Mateta. Loan 4 and buy on 7 at 730 for you. I don't know if they are happy with that. You would even 4 plus 34 is 38, but they want 40. They don't want 38, they want 40, Gianni. Time to sleep for Bogdan. Buonanotte, Bogdan. Kampf Noodle. Read my last message twice, mate. You okay. Ryan speaking with Kampf Noodle. I thought you were saying read my message. I said, which message? Okay. What else about the game? No, it's important. We qualify to we are in the playoffs, guys. Maybe we don't realize that it was a minimum, a minimum. It was a minimum. Ciao Marco. And now we win the Champions League. Now we win the Champions League. I'm happy. I'm happy that I was able to bring you the Champions League. Never I would have thought that. Pepe, what are the chances for Serie A to get 5th spot? With the results of this match day, if they were already not a lot, we will have even less. Nah, Italian football is it's not at the level. Guys, you know, there is an unpopular opinion I have. My unpopular opinion, and I know that a lot of people would disagree with me, is, to me, the most strong league, the strongest league, is not the one with the most teams that are fighting for winning the Scudetto. I don't care about that, honestly. Yeah, it's nice, entertaining, but you know how many are watching? The people are saying, wow, Serie A this year is competitive. They are not watching the game. I will tell you the truth. I will tell you instead of them, okay? They are not watching the game. Why? Just competitive to watch the highlights from time to time. It's nice. They are not watching the game. They don't care that there is 1 point or not. You know, I tell you, I never watch the Belgian league because I don't care. And every year, what do? I watch the last match day of the league in the playoff, because I know that it will be entertaining, because they are playing the same game, because it was open, because they had a fight. But the rest of the season, I don't care. If really I have the opportunity to go, they send me to a game or but I really don't care. Like, people do not care that it's compact, that it's not compact, that there are a lot of teams. They will not tune in, okay? They don't care. That's the reality. So, how do you measure the strength of a league? In how many teams are doing well in Europe? And not in a single game, not in a single season. In a lapse of time, if you have always the same one that are there on top, you understand it. You understand. To me, today, Spain is a stronger league than Serie A. English league is stronger than Serie A. Guys, that's the reality. Look, but we knew already that it would be like that. But look, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle, Chelsea. They have 5 teams in top 8. And you think that it will always be like that. Maybe not 5. One time it will be 4. One day it will be 3. Look, Arsenal, they destroyed Inter yesterday. They were playing with rotational players. They destroyed the strongest team of Italy. No? Napoli. Yeah, fine, but they are not able to play twice a week. Juve, today we were crying because we couldn't beat Benfica. It's real, guys. It's real. You know, leveling, you can do it in 2 things. In 2 ways. You can level towards the upside, towards the top. So you have, okay, let's say like that. That's the gap. And what is happening is that this one is still growing, but the other ones are going really faster. So at a certain moment, they are leveling here, leveling towards the top, okay? Or you have, okay, and you have the top that is going lower, and this one are going a bit higher, and you meet here. So what is the best? Okay. You have the top here, and you have the other ones that are here. Look at the gap, okay? It's still big, but look at how much they increased, okay? And the top is here, okay? Or you have the top here, the low here. They do a small increase, and this one drops. Look at the gap, it's closer. This one looks like more competitive, no? In what they are telling us. It looks like more competitive, but actually they level towards the bottom. And this is what happens with Serie A. The people that tells you, Mamma mia, it's entertaining, it's competitive, look at that, it's nice, because they have always the different winners. Yeah, but the level went down of the entire Serie A, Juve included. That's the reality. If you have an Inter that is losing 5-0, of course I'm happy because I hate Inter, but honestly, it's sad for Italian football. It's 5, it's not 3-1, it's not 4-2, it's 5-0. So a lot of people are telling you, mamma mia, it's nice, Serie A is back, it's beautiful, it's nice, entertaining. No, it's shit. That's the reality. Look, in Europe today, you have Atalanta that was winning 1-0. They are losing 3-2 against who did they play? Athletic Bilbao. Inter is losing Arsenal. Napoli is drawing Copenhagen. Guys, the reality, put even Juve there, right? It's not about the Juve is better. Juve is not better. Put Juve. The reality is you have 8 teams. There is no Italian team in. And then you have here. At the moment, after 7 games, we are 13, 14, 15. With the other one that is how much? 25th. That's the reality. I love Serie A. I would never change Serie A with another league. I don't like Premier League. You know that. I tried multiple times. I don't like. I respect what they did from a PR point of view, marketing point of view, business point of view. I will never be jealous, because being jealous means I envy you. No, I don't envy them or envy, I don't know. We need to do better. But in a football, I don't like. Anyway, we don't care. We go to a total different topic that I don't like. What do we do, guys? We close. Chiudiamo. We see each other tomorrow. Beppe, we are equidistant from 3rd place Real Madrid and 19th place Marseille in points. Yeah, we have the same points difference. It's true. But you will see, next week, people, they will say, Mamma mia, the new format of Champions League is fantastic, it's great, we love it, because next week you will have one is out, one is in, he enters, he goes out, he's eliminated, he's in top 8, the goal difference, and look at that, the group stages, it's BS. The group stages is BS. Tell me what you want. The formula of the group stages is BS. There are so much unnecessary games we don't understand. One can lose like 3 games and they can still finish top 4. Boo. You know, there are only 4 teams that lost 1 or no game. Arsenal 0 losses, Bayern 1 loss, Tottenham 1 loss, Juve 1 loss. All the other ones lost more games. But it makes no sense. This Champions League makes no sense. Look at Inter. Guys, they played 4 games against nobody, with all the respect, against nobody. They played Europa League, they won. They are playing Champions League, they are losing. It makes no sense. They qualified after match day 4 because they were lucky with the calendar data. They were lucky that they played these teams earlier. It's a disaster. It's nice. You have 2 more games for me. Then we have on top 2 other more games. But honestly, guys, they gave actually meaningless games. A lot of them are meaningless games. But last year, Liverpool, they win that group stage with everyone that is saying, "Mamma mia, we already have the winner there." And Paris Saint-Germain is fighting until last match day to be sure that they qualify to the group stage, to the playoffs, and then they win the Champions League. It makes zero sense. Yeah, but that's, the NBA is not entertaining. I'm sorry for our friends from USA. NBA is not entertaining. Nobody cares if they are relegated or not, because there is no relegation. And also, if you concede a goal, who cares? Because there are 10,000 goals per game. You know what is nice? The last 3 minutes of the game, 5 minutes. That's it. NBA, that's it. 3-4 minutes per game. It's nice. But look into the stands. People, they stand up, they go to popcorn, to go hot dog. I don't care. If you concede, if we score, who cares? Make sure that you are there the last 2 games. It's also important to be there for the kids at the moment where you hit 67 points. Anyway, ragazzi, I wanted to take a break and come back, but I think that we said everything. Forza Juve, Eric, I don't know where you live, my friend, but today I will go to sleep now, no? Tomorrow, Zach is traveling to Turin. Frederick could be there. Kevin cannot, so it could be only 2. No. Yeah, it's true. You're right. You're right, Fred. Forza Juve, Eric. It's true. We can finish in top 8. We can finish, I don't know, depending, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. But anyway, we see each other tomorrow. Qualified for the playoffs, which is already a relief less. Ciao ragazzi, a domani. Ciao. No, wait, I need to see.